All
right, well, Michael B. Jordan's still trash.
Y'all seen that picture I posted on Twitter though?
About what?
Your getup.
Yeah.
The shower curtain? You talking about my mom's curtains or what?
Yo, a man pulled up the Discord. He's like, "Yo, Kofi, yo, what stats is your outfit got, bro? What stats?" Yo, man, I look like a character from Dark Souls, bro.
You got like the default garments that you unlock in Dark Souls 3. But the shit was lit.
Wait, did you wear that to the movie theater?
Nah, I actually didn't wear it. I actually did wear an African shirt, but you know the whole Drake looking thing. I didn't actually wear it.
Just got a t-shirt that said "Fight the Power."
Yeah, boy, I'm like, yo, that shit heavy, dog. That shit actually heavy, man. I don't know.
You gotta do it for the culture, fam. Like, what's good?
Did you have your horsehair fly whip? Did you have that too?
I see that.
It's like incoming. So I had to explain what a dashiki was to somebody, because then I was like, "Go watch Coming to America," and she was like, "Okay." And that literally is like the best way to describe that.
Yeah, man.
All hail King Killmonger, man. Let's go.
Oh yeah. I love Killmonger. I don't like Michael B.
Ain't no spoilers.
I ain't saying nothing.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna see it.
Especially we live right now too.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck that nigga, Michael B. Jordan.
People are hitting the live button, dog.
Oh, we live?
We live right now.
No spoilers.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna spoil the movie. Press Start Podcast, episode 50. We late. We on Black People time today. I apologize. As you guys can see, you know, Jack Move Johnny's not here. He's suffering right now from a loss. So y'all pray for my boy Jack. Y'all pray for my boy Jack.
Condolences.
Sending our condolences to you. You'll probably see him next podcast. But y'all go tweet Jack. Send him well wishes and
then if he streams this weekend, definitely pass by and go.
Yeah, check him out. Leave a like.
Check out.
Be a cool dude.
Be supportive, please.
For sure.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the introductions. We're gonna start off with our guests. We got all day.
What up, everybody? The pettiest gamer online. Just ready to talk these topics.
Oh man, you guys gotta do it like that. Y'all gotta do it like that, yeah. Oh man, that was cold, bro.
Somebody's gassy over here.
And we got 3MG.
Yo, my bad. That was me, bro. Now we back again. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the show, man. Stop playing games.
The entire 50th episode is just gonna be us going the entire time.
We don't even have the soundboard yet.
Yeah, we don't even need the soundboard. It's like
the soundboard coming. Yo, niggas, they're not ready. The soundboard is coming, people. Today, before the podcast, we did a little bit of a test of our new format. Some of y'all who follow me on Twitter know that, you know, we're switching up things for the podcast. Getting like templates and all of that. And I'm working on a soundboard, man. I'm telling you, shit's going to be funny as shit. It's going to be lit. We got a lot of sounds, a lot of fart noises. So every time someone mentions Xbox, you know, we hit them with a nice noise.
No, you can't do that.
What's great is like we're.
I'm playing though.
He's not playing.
We're talking about it. We're like, okay, who do we want to emulate and really just like surpass? And I was like, we should surpass the Co-Optional Podcast. That should be our goal. To beat them.
But can you imagine?
And then Kofi turns around and he goes, "Yo, we should get a fart soundboard." So when we're talking serious about video games, we just go.
But take it in. How funny would this shit be? Every time a nigga said Xbox, you hear the fart noise though. That would be so funny, bro. I would find that so entertaining. I don't know about
that. Would be pretty funny.
That would be pretty.
But that's what move is on. That's what we do.
We just playing though, but yeah, we're working on some things. So that's why we're a little bit late today. We got our favorite, you know, B tier Press Start Podcast member up in here. Hardhead, we'll say what up, bro.
Hey, what's good, people? I already know who the fuck it is. Hey, shout out to my homie Jack Move. Condolences, dog.
Is that a Tide Pod? What is that?
Are you eating a Tide Pod?
Is that a Tide Pod?
This is a honey mustard pack from McDonald's.
Okay.
This nigga taking shots of honey mustard?
Nah, hey, if y'all got Uber Eats, they got a deal for McDonald's right now. You can get 40 chicken nuggets for $9.99.
Are you being serious?
That's it. That's it. Kofi, make Hardhead.
Oh, you look like a young
Kofi, make Hardhead a legit member. We're done. Lock it up.
That's it.
Y'all respect him for his camera being on.
That's Kodak Snaps.
Yeah, low key high on the list, so we're gonna recruit somebody, bro. But anyways, we're gonna start off with my panel now. We're gonna start off with Erica.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I wasn't here last week, but the people have spoken, Kofi. I bring balance to this podcast. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of croonery.
Some nice comments out here.
It was a lot of croonery. Last episode, man, a lot of death threats.
It was crazy.
shout out.
It was wild. It was wild.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, but yeah, let's get into it.
We got Alex.
Apparently, not only am I the most hated, but I'm also the sexiest.
What?
Wow.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Who said this?
Yo, so some man on the internet's fishing, Alex, and he's feeling hype right now, bro.
I had a comment on my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me pull it up here real quick if I can show you guys.
It was a man, Alex.
It doesn't matter who said it. The fact is, it was said.
Hey, man, no homophobes.
All right, that's the difference.
I said it on Discord.
We can all make fake accounts with fake comments.
The comment was actually, "You're so sexy. I came for the video topic, but ended up lost in your hotness."
Okay, get the fuck out of here, dog.
So not only am I the most hated, but I'm also the sexiest.
All right, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
debatable.
That's kind of scary, but it's at the same time.
And we got J Main. Say what up, J Main.
Yo, I was missing last week. I'm here today. I might be missing next week. Adulthood is really crazy right now. Between moving and getting married, man. I'm busy, but I hope y'all having a great Thursday. Happy Friday tomorrow. Shout out to the homie Jack Move. Condolences, of course, and get back to us when you can, brother. But yeah, let's get it started.
Yeah. I got a quick question before we get started, though.
Go for it.
Quick question. How many games have you guys beaten so far?
Oh, man.
Don't ask that.
Yo,
Why would you act that type of shit? How many times do you join your Discord? Huh?
Oh shit.
The amount of times you join your Discord is the
Wait, before that, we have a donation, so let's read that first.
I'm gonna sit out on this topic.
Kofi, how do you meet BG? How did I meet BG? Basically, I believe he's seen one of my videos. He's seen a young, talented black man. He's like, this nigga's sick. Let me bring my Weapon Wheel podcast. I think that's how I met BG. You see my review for Until Dawn, I believe. It was. That video got like 5,000, 6,000 views or some shit. I think BG came across that, hit me up to come on Weapon Wheel. This is when Weapon Wheel was like pretty much just forming up. I think there were only like 4 or 5 episodes in, and I think that's where I met BG actually. So thanks for the donation though.
Yo, can you post a link to the stream? I could not find it.
All right, I'm gonna post a link to it.
So he found you.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's seen my my Until Dawn review.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't you trash Until Dawn?
I gave it. I didn't trash it, but
You said it was like boring or some shit like that.
I think it was like meh.
That's how I found you too. That's crazy because I was like, listen to this guy here. I love Until Dawn. That was like one of my favorites.
Oh, you enjoyed it, huh?
Yeah, I love that game. So when BB said they was boring or whatever, I was like, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Kofi and I met when we were on a Solid Rev stream.
I don't even remember that, dog.
That's what I remember.
I don't remember that. I can't.
Because Solid Rev streams get kind of wild. So
I bet, but I honestly don't remember how I found Kofi or how I met him. I mean, it's probably through Twitter.
Most likely.
Had to be, yeah. And then I was on your podcast and went from there, I think.
All right, stop ducking the question. How many games y'all beat?
Right.
Oh man.
Damn.
That's a messed up question to be asking.
So I'll start. I think
February's almost done, yo. And I asked this question on Twitter, and people's lists were pretty dry. I ain't talking a whole lot of shit because my list kind of dry. I only got 3 games beaten this year so far. I just want to hear from J Man. How much?
Oh man, I was about to say stop beating around the bush. Oh yeah, if I might be no games, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
What a fraud.
Not a single one, Jake.
Not a single one though. I'm close to being Shadow of Colossus. I'm like, I think I'm on like the 14th Colossi.
But that's like a 6-hour game, right?
Listen, Alex, I'm busy, all right?
He's getting married, Alex. Come on.
I'm working overtime. I got this wedding coming up in a few months. Man, it's stressful.
Yeah, we're gonna let Jamie
out. The games come first. What you talking about, man?
I wish it was like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right, yo. So people in the chat too. Yeah, I'm gonna read some of your comments.
Twos and ones. So I beat Deep Space Waifu.
That doesn't even count, dog. Get the
which
fuck
is a
out
10 out of 10. So I beat that on stream.
Oh, nah.
We're gonna follow the hard 8 model. Is when you see credits, you beat the game.
That's true. I agree.
I beat Deep
I
Space
seen credits in
Waifu,
the demo. What is
and I
that?
beat Resident Evil 1. And I'm actually about a third of the way through Resident Evil 2. I actually want to do the whole series this year.
It's like your first time ever beating them.
First time ever playing Resident Evil. I played the first one. I did it as Jill. Now I'm playing as Leon in part 2. And then I have 1 through 6, including Code Veronica. So I'm playing each one on stream.
You've been playing that all year, dude.
And then Hardhead and I are gonna co-op Resident Evil 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll play that together. So yeah, my first foray into Resident Evil. And then I think after that I might do Silent Hill.
Okay, so how many games you got beat? I got lots. So is that 3?
That's 2.
That's 2. Okay. That's a long ass way just to say 2. All right, yo, Erica. How many games you beat?
Well, I think I'm at the same part as J-Main in Shadow of the Colossus. So that'll be the next game I beat. But I've only been in Persona 5. All of January was Persona 5. So
that is like a 200.
Wait. When did you start Persona 5?
In December.
Don't try that. Don't try that.
And how much game did you beat in December?
Don't try that.
Wait.
Somebody tried to do that to me. Don't try that.
I'm just asking the question. It's an innocent question.
What was the question? What was the question again?
How much of the game did you beat in December?
Oh man.
Like what palace did you get to?
Probably to 3 or 4.
Now
you know what he's trying to pull, because someone
What's he trying to do? What's he trying to do?
Someone trying to pull this on me because like one of the games that I beat this year is Metroid Samus Returns, right? But I started the game last year, right? But I beat it in January, and man's like, nah, fam, y'all ain't gonna be the game in December, dog. So nah, fam.
Like
y'all low key be trying to get through the game as much as y'all can, get to that last mission, and then start waiting until 2018 come around and start padding.
Exactly.
No, see that I definitely didn't do that. This is Persona 5 we're talking. This is a 120-hour game. So I don't know. That's all I was playing.
You did 115 hours in 2017.
Yo, J-Man's trying to, he's just trying to, J-Man's just trying to feel nice about his donut, bro.
I'm just saying, like, y'all can't come at me, call me a fraud when y'all beating games that y'all done 75%ed in last year, and then y'all 25% this year, and then y'all counting.
Nah, you decided because you got a donut. All right, moving on. All right, how many games you beat this year, man?
That's a questionable, dog. Okay, if I beat the first arc on Fighters, does that count? Because all the other ones is just repeats of the first one. So does that count as me?
Nah, that don't count. You got to beat all 3, bro.
I've only beat one game this year. You know why? That's because
what game is it?
It's Monster Hunter, because I've already put 120 hours into the game.
Did you beat it though?
Hell yeah, I beat it after 120 hours. What the hell?
You better beat it after 120.
I'm on the last boss on Dark Souls 3 though. So that's
How you liking Dark Souls 3?
There you go.
That shit aggravating as hell.
It's honestly one of my favorites, even though I haven't played Bloodborne yet.
It's not Bloodborne, so that's
it runs better than 24 FPS. So
Bloodborne is too easy too.
Nah, I think Dark Souls 3 went easier than Dark Souls 2. But I love the Dark Souls.
Oh, but Dark Souls 2 is terrible.
I enjoyed Dark Souls 3 a lot.
It was terrible. It was atrocious. It was a bad Dark Souls game.
I think Bloodborne is better than Dark Souls 3, but I enjoy both personally.
Same.
I mean, I'm almost to the PS4, so when I get that, I'll probably get.
I think you'll enjoy Dark Souls. Bloodborne. But the reason why I say it is because I was trying to not give how many games I've beaten, which is 0. But yeah, move on.
Yeah, I was about to ask Ricky too.
Yo, man, I've been mixing between different games, dog. I mean, not even that. I just been playing different shit.
Games, Ricky.
Yo, you keep talking. You might have buy a save wizard. What?
You said what now?
About a hip hop gamer that shouldn't buy save wizards.
Oh my god!
Right though, like I've been like juggling too many games right now. Like I don't usually do
one and beat it.
No, I don't. I usually do that, but like I bought Monster Hunter, I bought Dragon Ball Fighters, I bought Bayonetta. I'm still playing Persona. Like it's too many games.
You're gonna be playing
games. Gonna take
Shadow of Colossus
80 hours to beat.
Yeah,
Shadow of the Colossus is a fun game for me though. I ain't gonna lie.
I beat that already, so I'm not really in a rush to like beat it again. But them controls are still trash. Motherfuckers trying to
horse
tell
is
me them
trash.
controllers was updated. Get the hell out of here. Them controllers are still trash.
Not at all.
Yeah.
For what?
They're not really good.
Shadows of
Shadow of the
Colossus.
Colossus.
Oh, okay.
You know what's the crazy thing about the game? If the controls were good, that game would be way too easy.
Right.
So it adds to the challenge. I don't know. Like
I
it
believe
fits.
so too. I was thinking
That horse don't know where the fuck he going.
The horse, the horse is a struggle. That's for sure.
Dude.
And all day, how many games you been in this year, man?
Shit, well, I suffer a severe case of ADD. And I think I'm halfway through Persona, and I think I beat Hellblade on Saturday. So one game,
just one
technically.
game. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Well, once summer comes,
I can't
slows down.
Shit, like when I ask this question on Twitter, a lot of people, man, they just seem to not finish no games this last 3 months or 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't know what
playing Monster Hunter too, so that takes a lot of time away.
I'll put in mad hours in Monster Hunter as well. So I mean, shit,
It's gonna take you like 60, 80 hours to beat it anyway. If you play it the right way, because you're not gonna get the last boss 20 hours into the game and expect to beat him. No, he gonna fuck you.
Yo, I see Nintendo Ultra in the chat. Ask this man how. As a matter of fact, Nintendo Ultra, how many hours you got in Monster Hunter?
How about you just get Nintendo Ultra in the actual podcast?
I could just imagine he's probably got like 150.
Yeah, that man's a beast.
No, he had more than that last time.
He goes hard on these games.
Just give Ultra the link and let him tell it himself.
He got like 800 hours in like Splatoon or something.
Hey Ultra, look, it's our 50th episode. We'll get you a link.
It's all good, yo. We have Ultra on the next time. I don't know if you.
There you go.
I think when Splatoon came out, he did a 24-hour stream, and
He
he
said
just
200 plus. 200 plus.
Yo, I need to build up the courage. Like one time, like one day when I get like a week off or some shit, I'm gonna attempt to do a 24-hour stream like Ultra, like real talk.
Ooh, I don't think
I might die in the process.
Yeah, you did.
Kill yourself, though.
I might die in the process.
You know what we should do if you do a 24-hour stream? We could all take shifts. So like
Yeah,
one in the
that'd be
morning,
how
one in
you
the
do it.
afternoon, one of these. So like press start 24-hour live stream.
Oh man, that's
I'd be
lit.
down for that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be wild as shit, yo.
There's 5 of us.
I'm gonna do a
Late
24-hour
night.
stream though.
That's when all the crazy shit happens.
Yeah, put Alex middle of the night.
Come out that
One of
nap.
the first one is to fall asleep.
Definitely me. I need my naps, cuz.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
see
dude.
Yo, have you guys seen those videos of a guy who spins like a fidget spinner for like 24 hours and shit like that? Have you seen
What?
videos like that?
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
That sounds some special
right?
shit, bro.
Guy has like bare views, like mad people watching him, and he's supposed to keep like the fidget spinner spinning for like 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like.
I mean, you gotta stop it to spin it, don't you? So doesn't that?
Nah.
No, he has to keep hitting it so it keeps spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
I
y'all talking about?
got the link right here. Oh, I'm about to post it.
Yo,
That's
the
insane.
guy got bare views. He was doing like giveaways during it too. The guy got bare subscribers. I'm like, damn, just spinning the fidget spinner?
Yeah, I got like 4 million views.
Yeah, I'm doing this shit. I'm doing
Wow.
YouTube wrong, dog. I'm doing YouTube wrong.
I think we all are.
Oh, this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm doing
Almost
YouTube
4
wrong.
million views.
But he didn't do it for 24 hours. He had the shit repeating over and over and over and over and over and over and over and
Nah,
over.
he actually did it. People were sitting in a live stream. He didn't fake that shit, though.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, yo.
So the timer is at 1 day, 1 minute, 26 seconds.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yo, and look how much
Man, he'd be a
subs
hell
he
of a
has.
sniper. Jesus.
I know he's up. He has to be.
If I tried some bullshit like that, I'll get clowned.
Oh, that most definitely.
Yeah, dog. Ain't
I'm
nobody
back
For
first.
life, dog. If
So
I
when
tried
does he
some shit like that?
So wait, so when does he actually sleep?
You don't have to. You gotta learn how to prepare for stuff like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I'm on like hour 14 and he's like about to pass out.
I feel like he looks the same like through the whole thing. Well,
What I'm trying to tell you is when you
think
skim
he's
through the
finessing
video, yes, when you skim through the video, it's 4 times the same shit. Like he'll repeat it after a few times.
I don't know, man. I think he really did that shit, but that's fucking crazy. As you guys
Somebody
can
gonna
tell,
say-
man. As you guys can tell, man, it's dry out here, bro. We talking about fidget spinners.
We
It's dry out
scraping,
here.
bruh. We scraping.
Scraping the barrel.
Yeah.
But we still trying to
He
figure out,
repeated.
man.
Yeah, yo, if you go to 13 hours, 18 minutes, he does the same
This
thing that he does back at
3MG's a conspiracy
wow.
theorist, bro.
Yeah, dog, I don't play that shit.
Oh,
13, 18, and then what other
he's a
time?
liar.
8
At
hours.
13, and yeah, almost like where he leans his head back while the shit was. He does that
And then he does it again at like 15.
in 13 hours and 18 minutes.
He does it again at 15:03. So 1503
Yeah,
and 1318 are the same one.
This might be OBS on loop or some shit.
Yeah,
like
no, he has the video on loop, dog. Somebody did that shit with drinking water or making a certain noise.
And they don't stop coming. And they don't stop
If he
coming.
really looped that shit and
Yeah,
finesse all them
nobody's-
subscribers,
Yeah,
then
nobody
he's
gonna
a
do
real
that,
G.
man.
He a real
The
G.
video is 480p, so like, isn't Google Hangout like default 720?
Oh,
We're really talking about fidget spinners out here.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Okay,
Exposed.
fake
Somebody
news, bro.
get
This is
that
fake
Omega, that Omega track and play the Exposed song.
All right, yo, let's talk about MPD. J-Man, break it down for us. Our numbers.
Yeah, so basically with MPD, we got the Switch. With the Switch even drop a new game in January?
Nope.
Some
God.
indies.
So Switch in January won MPD when Fighters and Monster Hunter World came out for Xbox One and PS4. Now,
How many total sales of the Switch is that right now?
I
14,
don't.
right?
Who knows? No,
Yeah,
I think
we
it
don't-
Might have passed.
They passed that a long
15.
time, dog.
Yeah, it might be at 50.
I thought 15 was the
Somebody's gonna throw a PS4 out a window, right?
He's finessing it though. It ain't gonna be like how we
Yeah.
Yo,
wanted
I've been
it
to
to be.
BG's crib, dog. He's gonna throw that shit on some big ass grass.
Yeah.
Finesse.
It's gonna be like a low basement window or
Yeah,
something.
he said he got a low window with some grass or something. He gonna throw it
He
out.
probably gonna slide.
Yo,
it
as
with
long,
the-
look, as long as he records it, I don't give a shit. Yeah, he has to honor the bet. He has to honor the bet and throw that PS4 out the window. I
As
don't
long as
give
you
a
make the
fuck.
video fire,
He has to
dog.
make a video. He said he's gonna record it. He said he's gonna record it, so he has to upload that shit on YouTube too. That shit probably get views too, man. It's a win-win, man.
For real. So yeah, like PS4, I guess, had like the most revenue based on sales, but Switch had like the most units sold. And they said Xbox is doing good as well. So
Sony was on like
It was all day that did that one too, which is kind of funny.
he was ready for it.
can we be serious for a minute? Like, damn. But yeah, Xbox One is looking good. I guess Monster Hunter and Fighters did pretty well over there as well. And PUBG was like number 4 on the top 20 list as well. And that's Xbox sales only. So
All right, so it's good seeing all the consoles do well though. Like apparently, like even though the Switch won, it wasn't by much. I heard it was like something like 3%.
it was like a 3% difference.
Yeah, but it's still kind of crazy.
For no games?
Yeah, it sold the most with no games though. I thought it would be the driest month, to be honest. Like it would lose and be like 3rd. in
Yeah,
January.
because like when you think of how good Monster Hunter and Fighters have been doing with like this mind share and like the market as well, you would think like the Switch would be in last because like what the hell just came out for it. But
Yeah.
nope.
So
I won't be surprised if they get Dragon Ball Z Fighters too. I don't know. Maybe.
yo, when is Cardboard Box coming out? Garbo. When's Garbo coming out?
420, baby. 420.
He called that shit Garbo.
Get that smoke on
Yo,
420.
so Garbo's releasing not.
Who's buying it? Because I'm blocking them. Who's buying it?
We already know Blandry's
It
getting
really
that.
depends. Look, listen.
Yo, Blanche Report pre-ordered like 2, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. My
Listen,
bad.
if my dude comes through with that sticky icky, I might,
What?
Oh man.
Oh man.
With the
You
what?
want to
Not like
get
this, bro.
creative? You want to get
I
creative?
might get a little creative. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
said? With
Tell
the
me
what
more.
now, Alex? With the sticky icky,
Yeah,
huh?
no
That's
niggas
right.
pulling up with no sticky icky in front
Yo,
of me.
tell me
dog. Get
more
outta
about
here.
that. Shit sounds interesting.
We can have a discussion later about it, Ricky.
Hey, Alex, you have to stream that night. You gotta
Wait.
stream.
Are you really getting?
Hey, if you really getting it, you got to do an unboxing.
I'm reporting the shit
You
out
gonna
of
do an unboxing of a box?
Damn Garbo.
Yeah.
Boxing of a box. I don't know, maybe,
Stream that.
Yo, so is it coming out next month or is it April? When is that?
April
coming out?
20th.
April 20.
420.
Same day as God of War.
420, nigga.
If Alex get
Yo, so what happens if Nintendo wins on MPD?
I was just
that month?
Nintendo wins MPD on 420.
Now, how about Nintendo wins MPD that month though? For real though.
Well,
No, God of War
that
come
same
out.
day,
so-
right?
Yeah, well, God of War coming out and shit, yo.
I mean, it's still possible
It's
Switch
possible.
could win.
You
Yeah.
think so?
I don't
I-
think
yeah,
God of War
it's
gonna be-
possible.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Next
to
month, who got it next month?
February. Okay.
Oh,
sure.
What comes out February?
But
Kirby.
you. Nigga, it is February.
I think the Switch
No, I'm
got
sorry.
it
I'm sorry,
again.
March. Excuse me.
I say the Switch got it again.
I mean, we got
Because-
70 million with the PS4 already. They're waiting for God of War.
I say
don't
the
know.
Switch
I
just
mean,
because people about to get
it's
them.
possible.
They won by 3% in a month with Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball came out and not on the Switch.
Mhm.
Like
Mm.
they about to win again. The Switch can't be stopped.
All right, let's see.
I mean, people about to get their tax returns. That's all they could buy.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, you got
Forgot
that
about
too.
that.
Oh yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of odd couples out here in these streets.
So Kirby comes out in March, but that's 30 FPS. We're not buying that.
I think
What comes out?
Bayonet.
Yo, speaking
Kirby.
of stuff, I'm copping that nigga, dog.
Oh,
What
you
happened?
really gonna get Kirby?
Yup, I'm getting that shit.
Kirby's
dog.
lit, bro.
I'm getting Kirby too.
I'm getting
Why isn't it 60? It makes no sense why it's not
Yeah,
60.
it's really disappointing that it's not 60 frames for like a fucking 2D side scroller. It's really disappointing.
When
but
does
I'm
that
gonna pick it
tennis
up.
game come out?
Lit.
Yo, Mario Tennis looking lit.
I want to play that.
A couple
I'm
of
gonna
niggas
get that
talking
one.
shit about
I'm
that.
a
but
big
like,
Mario
yo,
Tennis fan.
Mario Tennis has been
Got a
lit
single
since
player.
64.
Mario Golf too. Lit.
Payday 2 is coming out on the
I
Switch.
didn't.
Wow.
I was
Why?
never. Payday is trash. I was never a fan
No,
of
it's not.
Mario Golf, man.
Page
Nah,
gonna die on the
she was
Switch
lit.
because of the online service.
Payday's a great game.
Yeah, but
Payday-
I think if you play with people, it'll probably be good. You know what I mean?
Payday's awesome. Yeah, definitely play with people. But Payday's. If you ever watch the movie Heat, that's basically Payday.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Skip that trash, dog.
Wait,
I
what?
can't believe you're even saying that, Cody. That's unacceptable.
What are you talking about? 'Cause I just got back.
Payday.
Yo,
Payday.
yo, I'm seeing Ultra in the chat saying Mario Tennis got no online. That's a
What?
mega
What?
L, bro.
That's the worry because it
Oh.
doesn't mention it in
Oh well,
the
fuck it.
reveal.
That's a major L, bro.
Pick that shit up.
Could you hack the Switch yet? Because then I'm my bad. Never mind.
What about
It's
Payday
looking
drops with no
like-
online?
like
That's
it.
a major L. Like,
What about Payday 2?
Payday 2 gonna be fine. Wait, Payday
No,
2
if it don't have online and it don't have the DLC, oh,
Bro,
I
that's
don't,
a
I
wrap.
don't care for that shit on the Switch. You can't even
Bro,
communicate.
how can you drop Mario Tennis and have no online though? That's
Yeah,
a,
Mario Tennis needs online. That's a massive.
yo,
I'm trying to whip Kofi's ass, yo. Shit
yeah,
better
that's
have online,
a big
dog.
L, dog. That's a big L. If true,
But honestly, that's one of the problems with the Switch is that because it's a portable, you think to yourself like, how often are you going to have online if you're actually taking
Mhm.
it out with you?
It don't matter, dog.
Mhm.
It don't matter. I got
Yeah,
hotspot on my phone, bro. I turn that shit on. It's a wrap.
Exactly.
but
got
we don't know
Wi-Fi
what the
everywhere
service
now.
gonna be like when it actually dropped. That's the
Why do
problem.
you think every commercial promotes it? With
Yeah, we don't know
multiple
the
people?
facts yet. We don't know the facts yet, but no one has come out and said that.
They haven't said it. They
They
just
haven't
said
it. Yeah, they haven't
single
said-
player, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Let's just hope for the best, y'all.
yeah, let's just hope that.
With Nintendo?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a very Nintendo-like solution, is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Have to have 17.
So let's hope that it does have online because they haven't spoken on it.
The most online they're probably gonna have is like compare your score to someone
Oh,
else.
God,
Like
stop.
that's
You're
the
scaring me.
fear.
No,
I
Erica,
feel
don't
like
do
that's
that.
gonna happen. I know. I don't want it to.
People are
but
saying the last
realistic.
Mario Tennis game. I heard that one was terrible though. The one on Wii U. Apparently that one had online, so this one has to have online. Yo,
No, it
I
doesn't.
hope it does. I hope it does. I'm not saying it doesn't have it. I'm just saying they haven't announced it, so I'm waiting for an announcement.
Oh, the Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Yeah, I heard that game was garbage.
Can you imagine us playing 2-on-2 tennis? That'd be so fire.
That would be a great stream.
Exactly.
That'd be a
We need
great
that.
band.
What else is coming out though?
For the Switch?
No, I'm just saying.
Donkey Kong
Uh,
Tropical Freeze.
No, not for the Switch.
Far Cry
Just in
5.
general.
Far
Yeah,
Cry
in general.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I played it at
That's not
PSX.
gonna be
It was
good.
trash.
got
Whoa,
really?
Y'all better not
Bro.
buy that shit they want.
Bro, I swear to God, that game was running like at 17 frames, bro. Promise.
No, Far Cry 5?
Let's hope that's just
Yep.
an early build.
I'm not
Yeah.
shocked.
It's an early build. Don't quote me, but I mean, I played
Bro,
it.
it's a Ubisoft game. That's
Yo,
what-
they got 900
Nobody
people.
buy
They got,
you
no, listen.
one.
They have 900 people developing video games, but they can't get their shit together.
They copied
Yeah.
and pasted.
They
what?
just, they keep reskinning.
You know what's sick? I thought the 2 years that they took to develop this game was to work on its core issues, and they ended up coming out with DLC of fucking zombies and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's what they used the 2 years for.
Yeah.
Don't ever
No.
trust Ubisoft. You don't trust Ubisoft. You don't trust Activision. You don't trust Blizzard anymore.
Watch it.
I'm gonna disagree. Ubisoft has been doing a little bit better lately, so I'm gonna disagree with.
Wait, what
You
did
excusing them for dropping broken games for the past 3 years?
And they've been doing a little
The
bit.
only
better,
game
yo.
that came out this last couple of years that was actually good was Mario Rabbids.
Nah,
That game
Origin.
got good reviews.
I heard good things about
Origins
Ask
okay.
Me.
Look, Ubisoft is not nearly as bad as EA or Activision.
Nah,
please,
fam.
Facts.
please,
Facts.
please.
What?
Spare me.
What?
Ubisoft is
No,
worse
spare
than
me,
both of
spare
them.
me.
Ubisoft is literally on the same level. They want to make every
Nah.
game into a live service,
Nah, they're not. on the
Every
same
game is a
level
fucking
as
open
Activision.
world. Like I don't get it.
Bro, they made a snowboarding
and
game.
all they
open
do
world
is literally
game.
just
Come on.
copy paste everything.
Every game has a
Yeah,
goal.
they have their formula. Like the Ubisoft has their own like formula. You know,
Oh, buggy
That's not a good thing.
climb up the tower and shit. But
Or buggy.
Ubisoft
no,
is
I think
notorious
kind of
for saying that games don't sell enough, but then spend so much money on.
Not as bad though.
They're up there, dude. They're next to EA and Activision. Those top three.
Oh, did y'all? I guess I heard rumors about another Assassin's Creed this year.
No way.
Yep. I heard rumors.
They would have to learn their lesson from putting that out every year.
Yeah.
It's Ubisoft. They don't.
And I heard it might be Greek mythology, bro. So.
Oh, and I love Greek mythology. Why do they do this? I don't want to buy it.
I want them to be another year off, man.
How do you still not have Assassin's Creed in Japan? That's the first thing I'm gonna ask.
They did. They did China, right?
Man, that shit was a 2D side scroll.
Yeah, they still did it.
That was disrespectful. That shit had Chinese music. That was racist, dog. That game was racist. Fuck this shit.
They already finessed me with Egypt because I love Egypt. Now it's Greek mythology.
Yo,
Erica, you be Origins? Erica, you be Origins?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
that was
hey,
a grind.
can you find my goat? He's over there. Can you carry me over here? Thank you.
Can you carry me? I'm burnt.
Yo, poop training. I might damage control in Ubisoft. I'm just saying they're not as bad as Activision.
Somebody hit the poop.
EA, dog.
Only good thing about Ubisoft is they have a lot of IPs. You know what I mean? So
a lot of buggy IPs. No.
Yeah, there's still a lot of games they can work on.
Yo, Assassin's Creed Origins has everything For Honor does in combat, and the upgrades on combat. Explain.
Yo, J Main, no. Do you have the top selling games though? You have that?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
GTA 5.
It was.
I bet you it's top 10, dog. For sure, it has to be in there somewhere. It's always there.
I know number 1 was Monster Hunter World. Number 2 was Dragon Ball Fighters.
Big W, man, for Dragon Ball, yo. I'm so happy to see Dragon Ball actually, drop a good game that people are interested in.
Did a lot of people drop off PC with that game?
Hell yeah.
It had some shit like that.
Well, they needed to. The matchmaking was broken.
It's still broke. It would have dropped regardless. It's just what happens,
Still broke to this day.
The thing is, if the matchmaking was actually working, it wouldn't have been a drop off of 80%.
Maybe not that bad. It would have still dropped out. Every freaking fighting game on PC.
Well, the thing is, on PC, you're literally fighting. On PC, you are literally fighting every single PC game and every game like PUBG. That's what you're competing against. It's not the same as on a console.
See, that shit doesn't really bother me as long as I get into matches. I don't care if there's 10,000 people or 50,000 people playing. If I can get into matches fast, regularly, I don't really give a shit.
They're saying it's anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes between.
When I play, I have the game, so I played matches online, and it hasn't been a problem finding ranked matches for me, so it hasn't been an issue. All right, so I guess we can move on to the next topic. Talk about Trump's comments on video game.
Oh man, political.
We knew it was coming.
We don't do political.
You guys probably heard, I know people listening probably heard of the terrible shooting that happened down in Florida.
Yeah.
17 people killed.
This is so sad,
as soon as this incident happened, I went on Twitter, obviously, sent out my condolences. And my next tweet was, watch, they're going to be blaming video games in a week. And here we are, they're blaming the video games for, mass shootings and stuff. So I just want to get your opinions on this. I don't know why every time there's a mass shooting, video games is the easiest scapegoat for people. Instead of looking into mental illness, maybe looking into more issues like that, tighter gun control laws. I just want to get your thoughts on it. Jamie, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, without getting into what side of the spectrum you fall on with politics, we all gamers in here. So if you're watching this podcast, if you're on this podcast, we play video games, and it definitely sucks to hear every time a shooting, sad incident happens like this, that they go straight to, we need to ban violent video games. Listen, whether the shooter is, motives were from video games or not, you can't let the motives of one person or a few people spoil it for everybody else. I mean, we all in here played violent video games, and it's not like we're out here trying to, do these heinous acts. So it's you come for things that are violent, but there's other ways that we can, go about it and, prevent or try our best to prevent it rather than targeting things that the majority of the people aren't using to get ideas and stuff like that to do bad things to other people. So I just don't agree with it. And I'm pretty sure if you play video games, you probably feel the same way. But that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah. Alex, what's your thoughts on this? Just
as some
blaming Trump.
It doesn't honestly. This is why I feel like gaming will never be where it needs to be in, I guess, society in general. It's still stigmatized even by normies. I'm going to call them what they are. They're normies. They don't play video games. They don't understand them. And people don't like things they don't understand. They still go back to Grand Theft Auto. It's 2018, and Grand Theft Auto is still the only game they bring up in any sort of like news outlet or article about violence in games. They bring up Call of Duty, which is the other one. So again, for the last decade plus, it's the same two games or more. Before it was Doom and Marilyn Manson. Now it's Grand Theft Auto again, and movies. So maybe that's not the problem, because video games have been around since the 70s, early 80s. And I'm pretty sure there were bad things happening before video games. So it may not be the issue. On top of that, there have been article after research, after everything being shown that violent video games doesn't actually increase aggression. It actually helps relieve it, since you have an outlet for aggression.
Good point.
You do it in a virtual space where no one is affected, and that's where you can just have fun, and you don't do it in real life. So this whole just because I press a button to do something violent, it makes it interactive. It makes it this whole other experience. Well, no, it's just entertainment. And I think this whole thing is consistently a problem where games are now being still in this current year as the meme, an issue as violence as a scapegoat. And I'm pretty sick of it. It's all the time, and it's just aggravating.
Yeah. You want me to go next?
Facts.
Yeah.
So be honest, you want me to be real, or you want me to just sugarcoat shit?
Be real, dog.
Just be real.
All right. So the problem is this, because I just had a kid last week who suffered from some mental illness, and he plays video games because I work in that field. And when I talk to the person, nowhere did this kid, and this kid is severe, meaning like stage 3 into whatever his illness is, because he's homicidal, suicidal, which means you guys should know what that means. They want to kill themselves or somebody else or harm others. And no shape or what he plays has affected that. It's whatever is going on in his head is affecting others. I feel mental illness plays a huge key, but video games is what Alex said, kind of relieves that kind of aggression and takes you into a different space. There was a bunch of studies shown. The real problem is white people in the South need to find an excuse that it isn't really weapons, or it ain't TV shows that they enjoy to watch of people showcasing guns, and it isn't all this other shit that you can call out that is the problem. And they don't want to get their rights to bear arms taken away, so they want to go ahead and try to blame something that they feel they have more power over. I've done countless research papers on this, and if you notice, you don't ever hear someone, this gentleman here was Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken, but in most cases, you don't hear really people of color committing these type of crimes. School, like mass shootings, is always a certain demographic of people who commit these type of crimes. And what happens oftentimes is, instead of trying to really pinpoint the issue of what's really going down and what should be fixed, it's not defending their own, it's really defending themselves. So the government doesn't want, and down south, the money that's being brought to down south, that's another thing that kind of secures that, we're going to maintain that the bear to arms, right? The right to bear arms. So, of course, video games will always be blamed. But at the same time, if you notice, video games is being blamed, but we still get video games with violence anyways. So it's just one of those times, or a period in time, where they use that bullshit excuse. But if all in all, if you really look at this, it's a distraction. Video games do not cause, and there is some kids who get that little mindset where they want to go. Remember, there was these little white girls several years ago. They wanted to play Slender Man. And they wanted to kill their friend.
They're mentally unstable.
They're mentally unstable, and that often happens. as well. But at the same time, I don't know. I think this kid had his mom or his foster mom had died, but in most cases that mental illness plays a role. Whose fault it is that's not actually keeping an eye or observing it is the parents. So if you have a kid that suffered from mental illness, you shouldn't even have them around certain, things that may trigger that type of issue. So overall, I don't think video games ain't the end all be all. If I've been around too many people who's mentally ill. And what's funny is if you ever encounter someone, they always talk about the government first. They always talk about weird shit first. You never hear them talk about video games. But like I said, it's the news, it's the government. They're going to point out something that they feel they can attack first because they don't want their rights to be taken away from them. That's why you haven't seen no action being taken down south. That's all.
I just think it's just it's a simple scapegoat. And this is like I'm a gun owner, right? And I live in Florida, so it was pretty close to home. I just don't think it's the South. I just think it's guns in general are just a very hot topic, I think, in reality. And I do not lean politically either way, and I'm not going to get political. I just think that at the same token, too, when we're looking at what's causing a lot of these issues, we are completely avoiding mental health. And people get, mental health. It's no. It really is mental health, because even here, you hear things like, oh, don't talk about this because I'm going to get triggered. Like immediately, that language already is a mental health issue. Did you hear about Johnny? He's seeing a shrink, like stuff like that people bring up that talk about that. Mental health, unfortunately, in this country is not at the state where it needs to be. And I honestly can't tell you how many times I've been streaming or I make a YouTube video and someone goes, I've had the shittiest fucking week, and the only thing I look forward to is either the podcast or your videos or your stream because I feel better. Yeah, and I should not be that person the way that person should feel better. I am honored that person feels better by watching us and watching my content. The difference is I should not be the first nor the last line of you feeling better about your day or your week. There should be other things in between, right? Before you get to me. Like I'm not a great role model.
For some people, it's video games, though.
And some people, it's video games, right? And like for me, like that's what I use them for, right? Like I had a shitty day, I'm gonna play some games or stuff like that. But I just think that we are all kind of scared to delve into the mental health of a lot of people and how we overprescribe medication, and it can go on and on and on and on and on about other stuff that's happening besides like guns and stuff, because that's a whole other can of worms that we're gonna open.
Yeah. I'm already seeing what someone wrote in the chat every time. If I read this shit, the conversation will get a little too deep, and we're gonna get really political.
No, but to be honest, like my thing is though, it's important. Like to be real, I get people all the time who ask, "Yo, can you make videos on mental illness?" I'm like, really? Because there's weird times when I stream and I have like a subscriber who, I got this one subscriber who messaged me and said, "Hey man, I've been taking my meds and I'm feeling way better, and I appreciate your videos, in and out of the hospital. I normally talk about you to like people I meet." I'm like, "Yo, I appreciate that." But at the same time, I'm playing violent video games, right? So isn't that still the same thing if you're watching me play this type of game? But the way you're translating that and you relate your messages to me, how from what you're getting from my content is just entertainment. So whether you're playing it or not, I think it's just BS that they try to sugarcoat the real issues. And I don't know, and because Alex lives in Florida, I'm not too familiar with how it works over there. But New York suffers from this, and I think LA and I think Chicago, like the major cities, suffer from this. We have a huge population of mental illness that goes on here, and I'm pretty sure it's all over.
Yeah, big time down here.
A lot of false mental.
And it's even, I would say it's even worse down here because there's a lot of people that can't afford health insurance down here.
That's what I was gonna get to. So the thing is too, is that there's a lot of course, you got a lot of people who claim or try to plead mental illness, but at the end, like we just can't use that and then say, oh no, that everybody's bullshit. No, of course, there's still a huge percentage of people who suffer from mental illness. The problem is not the government or people overall who's in charge of all this, they're not broadening like the help that people need in like New York or Florida and all these places. Like I heard Colorado, this lady that I'm cool with at the job, she's a student. She left Colorado because they only got one psych unit in that whole state. One. So
They
there's people.
they probably only have like 100 beds, which is not enough.
Oh yeah, one psych unit. So she left that to come to New York to get a job. Why? Because we have so many different units. Like there's actually care over here, and a lot of people don't have health coverage. But like I said, it's a bigger issue that people like to. It's almost like when people didn't want to talk about the whole racist thing, right? That's a sensitive conversation, right? But at the same time, mental illness is the same thing too. People don't want to talk about it, man. And I'm like, yo, it's getting serious, and to the point where
conversation.
Exactly, mass shootings, bro. That's serious.
And the thing is too, like I think with mental health, it's just such a scary thing because, to be honest, it can happen to anyone at any time. Like it can happen to anyone. Can have a break. You know what I mean? Like everything could go wrong in your life in one fraction of a second. You know, and that's kind of like how life is. But who's that rapper? I forgot his name. He's really good. Logic. The fact that Logic had to make a song about the suicide hotline is evidence enough to me that there is a problem that people are dealing with. And to me personally, like the fact that that hotline got so much press and coverage because of Logic's song speaks volumes as to what is really going on.
Yeah.
You know, like people should have known about that hotline before Logic's song.
And let me just say too, this is nothing new. If it wasn't video games, it'd be music, it'd be movies.
Rap music.
In the 90s, in the 90s, it was rap music. It was Marilyn Manson. When Columbine happened, it was all about Marilyn Manson. And people who believe that and buy into that, they're just ignorant, flat out, just ignorant. They don't understand. It's like, I think J-Main said it, where they don't understand what they don't know. They don't want to understand it. They want to blame it. And it's just ignorance. And then Alex, you brought up, I think it was Alex. No, Ricky, about research papers. I researched the heck out of this as well. And Grand Theft Auto, I swear, was in all the articles. It was always the example. Because they don't know anything else. They just think all the games are like that, and that's it.
And you know what I like about keep going. My bad.
I mean, that's pretty much it that I was gonna say. But it's just, we know as gamers, everybody listening, we know it's silly. We know that this doesn't make us violent. It's the mental illness, and you guys are absolutely correct. There's not enough awareness about it. There's not enough help. And that goes into more social issues. Yeah, it goes into way more, because I was a social major, so obviously my mind goes to like healthcare and all of that. It all comes together. It comes together full circle. So it's frustrating for me to see it, you know, and especially for a hobby that I love. I get passionate about it. I'm like, I just want to. I don't know. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. I like to keep it non-political, but when this comes up, I get fired up. But that's just me.
You know, other places in the world, you know, we play video games here in Canada too. We don't have nearly as much mass shootings as you guys have in the States. So isn't an easy solution is getting rid of the guns?
No, unfortunately.
It's really not the easy.
No.
End of the day.
It really isn't. You're looking at a completely different culture.
I think they can go to more precautions, as in like maybe having more.
Yeah, but
they should do like maybe psych evaluations.
Right, in the States, you guys sell like assault rifles and ARs.
No, not up north.
Oh, okay. This is why I didn't want to talk about this. There is no such
talk about it, because this is
all right. So we have to inform us or inform the people.
There's no there's no such thing as an assault rifle. There's no such thing.
So the AR-15, you can purchase that. And
the AR-15, it's called an AR because it's the company that made it is called Armalite.
Okay,
that's why. The difference is that the AR-15 is actually just a simple rifle that a lot of people use for varmint game, and it's for like small game, so like rabbits, you know, small critters like that, possums. That's what the rounds are for. It's not a
deadly. Is it deadly?
Every gun is deadly.
Every gun is deadly, bro.
It doesn't matter what gun it is. They're all deadly.
Is it like a full automatic?
No. So the thing is, there's no. So in the United States, you cannot buy a fully automatic weapon unless it was built before 1984, I think. And even then, to have that, you have to be inspected by the ATF in a massive way. It's like trying to buy a silencer for a gun. It's the same thing. It just you have to be The
So this
ATF
gun
comes
is a
to your
single
house.
fire. This AR-15 is a single fire.
Every gun is single fire. So semi-automatic just means that one trigger pull is one
Okay.
bullet, and that's
Okay.
literally all it means.
Okay.
So that's every pistol, that's every shotgun. You know, even shotguns are semi-automatic. That's simple rifles, all that kind of stuff. So
we got a guy
like
in the
a
chat
Ruger,
saying,
like-
Somebody in the chat that says bump stops
Yeah.
make the semi-auto guns.
Yeah, so what's up with that, Alex? So
what
I'm
is
not
it?
aware of
What
this. You're in Canada, we don't have to worry about shit like this. So
He said bump stocks make the semi-auto guns fully automatic.
That is a complete lie. A bump stock is just a stock. It's just the back of the gun. And what a bump stock does is it lets you collapse the gun and make it smaller so you can hide it. But the thing is, in the US, you have to have a gun that's, I think, around 14 inches minimum with the bump stock collapsed, so that way you can't hide it in the coat. Just like you can't saw off a shotgun. That's a felony as well.
It's not the fact that you can just buy a gun; it's the age that you can buy a gun at.
yeah,
too.
so what's the age as well, Alex?
18
I think it's
for
18.
an AR.
I think
That's
it's 18.
disgusting. And 21 for a handgun in Florida. That doesn't make
Yeah, 21 for a
I'm
handgun.
clear. I don't understand. Like I thought, because in New York, the way it works is actually no, New York, you can't fucking you get caught with a gun, you're done. But pretty much from what I heard, and I could be incorrect, so if you do know, inform us, because like from what I heard is that a handgun is known, or because obviously cops use it, but is known more to be as lethal to when someone uses it against another person. But as for the AR, is like they put it as, oh no, this is considered to be hunting. That's why the age limit is different. But I'm just so lost. I don't have that much information on it. But I was so confused.
So it's like an AR is like, the thing is, the difference between an AR and a regular wooden rifle is just the fact that the AR is black. That's literally it. There's nothing different. Like they both hold like the same, like a Ruger and an AR-15 holds the same ammo. It holds the same magazine capacity. It fires the same way. There's literally no difference between the two, except one is made of wood and one is black and plastic. That's basically it. And the difference is, like with a pistol, pistols cause the highest majority of death in all gun violence in the state of Florida. That's why there's a 3-day waiting period, right? And actually, a lot more, from what I was reading, a lot more gun violence happens with a pistol more so than an AR-15. An AR-15 is just a tool, like any other thing is a tool. Just like you can have, I made this example today with some friends with the Boston bombing. I could take a pressure cooker, I could take a bunch of nails, and I can just take some copper wire, and I can make a really terrible bomb and hurt and kill a lot of people. But we're not going to regulate pressure cookers, are we? Right? So,
Alex, let me ask you a question. In Florida, what do you need to purchase a gun? What kind of process is it?
So to purchase so let's say you're a legal citizen. Do you have your concealed weapons permit? Yes or no? Let's say no.
No.
Okay. So your concealed weapons permit, you're going to buy a handgun?
Yeah, handgun.
Yep.
Okay, so you get a handgun. You don't have your permit. So what you're going to have to go through is you would have to either go through a regulated gun shop or a gun show.
Yeah, that's what I did because I work for security. They had me.
If you go to the gun show, they'll more than likely just make you take the CCW class right then and there. You'll have a 7-day background waiting period check before your background even clears for 7 days. If you're going to buy a handgun after that, you would then have to wait another 3 days for a cool down period. Okay. So it takes you about 10 business days before you even get your handgun, your first one. After you get your CCW, and after that, your handguns are 3 days after each purchase. Once you get your CCW, you're registered, you're put in the system, they know things like that. Now there is a difference in the state of Florida, and I think this is what people get really confused about. Let's say you live in Florida with me and you're like, Alex, I just bought a house. My wife, there's a neighbor who's really creepy. I don't have, I'd love to go get a gun. And Florida has what's called the Castle Doctrine. And the Castle Doctrine just dictates that if you're in your home or you're in your car, if someone crosses the line of stepping into your vehicle or stepping into your home with unwanted in an effort to cause harm to you, you can legally use lethal force if you need to, by any means necessary.
But it has to be like they're trying to cause harm to you.
So there needs to be the fact you're trying to cause harm.
If they just break into the house, you do not have the right to just up and shoot.
So what happens is and the thing is, you don't need a weapon. You don't need a permit for that. You don't need a license for that. So what you can do is I can say, okay, all day, I've got an extra shotgun. Here is a piece of paper signifying that I'm going to give you this gun. This gun is for you, and private sale. Done. I gave it to you for free.
All right.
And that's it.
Wow.
So that's I think that is what everybody is trying to figure out.
That's too
is
easy.
Like, what
that's
is
way too easy.
Well, the thing is, that's because it's a private sale. But the thing is, so let's say this happens all day. Let's say you get robbed. Right. And the robber steals the gun when you're not home.
Real quick, yo, people are saying that you're wrong about the bump stock, bro. Someone posted a video for me to check out as well. So,
oh my God, ain't that deep, bro? Come on.
But yeah,
a stock is a stock. I don't know. That doesn't make a gun automatic. What makes a gun automatic is how the fire in the chamber works.
Okay. You know how they got to correct you, Alex. It's that's how it is.
A stock is a stock. It's the back of the gun. It doesn't do anything to make a gun automatic.
You're wrong.
Whatever.
But information about like when you can actually use your gun, like what Alex is talking about, it's a real interesting topic because people think they can just up and shoot somebody when they break into your property, especially if they're fleeing. If they're trying to flee, and
so Florida has a rule called 10-20 life. So it's
I don't like that rule, man.
10 years if you show that you have a gun in an aggressive manner.
Whoa.
20 years in jail if you pull the gun out.
What?
And life if you pull the trigger. Even if you don't hit the person, you pull the trigger, that's life.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's a waste of jail space, bro.
Yeah, well, real talk. I seen this movie. It never made it to theaters, but it had Val Kilmer in it. And I remember somebody broke into dude's house, and when he was chasing dude was running in front of him, and he hit him from behind and he killed him. But because he wasn't facing him, they said there was no sign of like aggressive, like a sign like that, and the dude had to go to jail for that. I said, wait, what? You broke into my house, and if I chase you and beat your ass, or you, God forbid, you die from that, I go to jail from. And then I'm like, yo, the way laws are made, dog, is
it's so
very,
crazy.
very iffy. You
have to be really careful because it's really easy for you to become the aggressor, and that's when all the shit gets turned against.
So if it's technically not self-defense,
like they're running. So the difference is that a bump stock can use the recoil in order for you to fire faster. It doesn't make it automatic. All right. It's still one trigger pull, one bullet. It's still semi-automatic. That's all it is.
I don't want to be on this topic for too long.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. But so why don't they just get rid of the assault rifles though? Like,
I just
explained it does the same damage. Remember, I don't know where it was at. Was it in San Bernardino in California when that dude in that military base had 2 pistols and he killed 27 people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can do a lot of damage with pistols, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, so people are saying practically automatic. Semi-automatic is practically automatic. One trigger pull, one bullet, and if you pull the trigger fast enough, it can be automatic.
Right.
Automatic means if I pull the trigger once, it shoots every bullet in succession with one trigger pull.
Yeah. So,
you guys need to understand what guns are. And practically automatic means semi-automatic.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
All I gotta say is nice to live here in Canada, man. I don't even have to worry about all of this shit, Alex.
Yeah, but you know what y'all gotta worry about?
What's up?
Spoiled bacon. Let's go.
Spoiled bacon.
You see, it's kind of nice living in Canada, man.
Don't you have milk in a bag over there too?
He doesn't worry about it.
It's crazy over there.
Yo, don't be dissing milk in the bag.
Don't y'all chew hay and shit? I don't know.
Yeah, it's mad spooky out there in the States, yo.
It is. There's a lot of issues here.
A lot of things I don't know about.
Yeah, Kofi, come through, bro. E3, let's go.
Like, I'm really not informed about, weapons and, permits and all of this shit.
You should learn how to shoot, Kofi. It's really good.
No, I've shot a gun before when I went to Alabama. That was like my first time ever shooting a gun when I went to Alabama.
I don't know shit about guns, man.
I don't know jack shit, and I'm glad I don't.
So people asking what I carry. I carry
NPD guns, man.
Well, you live in Canada. That's different. I need my guns. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving, man. But rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives in Florida.
Absolutely,
man. It's really, really tragic.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
But these politicians need to stop using video games as a scapegoat for real.
One more thing, though. One more thing. It's really awesome seeing these young people come forward, and they're really they're making a statement. They're walking out of class. They're really making.
I guess there is hope for millennials, man. So.
Yeah, I have hope for the future. I really do. There's some smart kids out there.
Yeah.
Let's get on a brighter note. Let's talk about Metal Gear Survive, man.
Oh,
man.
Let's talk about Metal Gear Survive. So the game of the year, Metal Gear Survive, came out. When did it come out? 2 days?
It's called what?
Metal Gear Survive?
What?
Metal Gear Survive?
Metal Gear died at Metal Gear Solid 4.
So Metal Gear Survive came out what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? I don't even know when it came out. I swear this shit like just stealth released. No one
I'd rather
knew.
take the pinball.
That
machine,
shit
dog.
$40. Konami trying to survive. That's what the fuck that shit called.
All right, so we already
$40
knew this game was trash from the beta, from the few people who actually tried the beta. We already knew this game was hot.
Who on the panel
garbage.
played the beta?
I played that shit. This shit was funny, dog.
That is a straight poop emoji, sir.
Yeah,
Damn.
we all know it's hot garbage. But it gets worse.
It's like
apparently
Metal
the
Gear
game
Solid
has terrible microtransactions in the game. So apparently, if you want to create a new save file with a new character in the game, you got to spend $10 for a new save file,
Or delete your old one.
That's crazy.
That's
Bruh.
insane.
That's crazy.
That's a new level
What
of
do you guys think about that, Jamie?
Activision right there.
I don't even know what Jamie is there, yo. Erica, what do you think about that?
I think he died from how bad that is. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, it's like you said. It's a new level of scummy like microtransactions. That's just really bad. I mean, I don't know if are they guessing that they're just not going to make any money. It's going to flop, so they're just trying to get any kind of money they can.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking. Like they're just scraping for it because that's awful.
See, like I'm not on the whole fuck Konami wave. Like I really don't give a
You
shit.
should be.
You know,
Could be.
I don't really take that shit that serious. Like I don't really give
You
a
should.
shit.
Yo, why is it you only care when it's your games?
No, I just don't give a shit. Like I got better things to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like if Metal Gear Survive turned out to be a good game, I would have bought it. Like if it was actually good.
Nah.
I know some people wouldn't purchase it regardless. If Metal Gear Survive was actually like fantastic, like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, gem, I would have still buy it. I don't
No,
know.
Wait, hold on, Kofi. You like Metal Gear Revengeance, don't you?
Yeah, Revenge is
Oh
sick.
no.
Hell yeah.
No.
So I want Konami to die though. Fuck that game.
So Wave Gen, I'm gonna have to give Wave Gen Kofi bought Battlefront 2. Where? Bitch, where?
Oh,
Bitch, where?
I thought Canadian.
Pull up the receipts where I purchased that game. And
said
if I
bitch
wanted
where?
it,
confusing you
Check-
like
check
going
my
against
origin.
Black Bond.
check my Origin, check my Steam, check Xbox, check PSN. I actually do not
It
own
was
a copy.
playing offline, yo.
I actually don't own a copy of Battlefront 2.
He made a new name and everything.
But listen, if I wanted the game, I would buy it. If I wanted the game, I would buy it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Doesn't
people-
affect me.
People think because we was like going against Black Bond that we bought the game and shit. Like,
Yeah, what the hell? The only game I bought that people were talking shit about was Shadow of War, and I didn't
He
even
said, "Bitch, where?"
Sir, never go against.
I didn't even spend a single dollar on microtransactions, and I beat the game and got the complete ending too.
Which is disgusting that you spent an extra 12 hours to do that.
I didn't spend extra 12 hours. I got like 40 hours in the game, and I beat.
Wait,
the
which game?
Shadow of War. It took me like 40 hours to beat the whole game.
Yeah, how was it killing a whole bunch of dudes and not getting no fucking reward from that?
What do you mean? No, I thought the gameplay was fun to me.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I really enjoyed the first one, so the second one wasn't.
The
so
first one was great.
the
Yeah,
first
I
one
will
was
admit.
better.
I don't know. I don't see how another save file would entice any fucking gamer to spend money on it. Like you know,
Because they want to charge anything they can for a video
that's
game.
pathetic, dude.
Hey,
That is
you gotta remember this is just the beginning of wait till motherfucking Red Dead drop. Everybody gonna be so
Oh man,
Nah, it's Rockstar. I don't think they're gonna pull any game.
it's 2K. They absolutely will pull that. You better believe
Wait,
it.
you said 2K for Red Dead? You mean Rockstar?
No, Take Two. He meant to say Take
I'm
Two.
sorry, take 2. Excuse me.
All right, yeah, I want to get actually into this conversation because this might be a good conversation
What
because
up?
you know how I said like about Metal Gear Survive if the game was like fantastic, but Konami as a whole like people just hate them. Like I wouldn't really jump on the whole bandwagon and like fuck Konami if the game was fantastic and like something I was interested in. Like how do y'all feel about that? Like Jamie, how do y'all feel about that?
About what? Fuck Konami?
Yeah, like how do y'all, like
No,
it's not in the wave of like because everyone's saying this is like bad or this company's bad, so don't buy anything. Like how do you feel about all of that though? Like,
I'm not I might say fuck Konami jokingly, but if Metal Gear Survive was a good game, I would buy that shit. Like point blank period. It's just something that I'm not interested in. So.
all right, let's hear from Alex.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's hear about Alex. If Metal Gear Survive was actually a fantastic game, 10 out of 10, quality experience. But you know, the whole thing with Kojima happened and this, that. You hear all the bad things, you know, surrounding Konami. Would you still buy the game? Is it that deep for you? Is that deep for you?
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him, dog.
Okay.
No, I don't care how good the fucking
It doesn't matter. Look, listen. Even if you could be like, oh, the fact that there's so many issues that happen with the people that work there, like the working conditions, Castlevania becoming a pachinko machine, Metal Gear becoming a pachinko machine, like everything that happens with Konami all the way through, everything that happened with Kojima all the way through. There's literally there's no reason you should support a Konami game.
Yeah, I see. I think that's just me.
Okay.
This is not that deep for me. It's really.
What
not
else
that
do they
deep for
make?
me, though.
What else do they make, bro?
What do you mean?
Yu-Gi-Oh! And they ain't dropping nothing.
Nah,
What else do they make, bro? Come on.
That's soccer game,
I don't know, man. I'm just putting like a scenario out there. Like it could be with anybody. Like
So
I just want to see how deep you guys take this game. And shit. Like, yeah.
Wait, I have a question about Konami. Who owns Contra? Do they own it? Or...
Yeah, I do believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, then screw Konami. Screw them. I want that. I want a new Contra.
I was saying I wanted a remaster of Contra. I want a remake.
Right?
Wait, don't they own Castlevania?
Contra 3.
All right, yo, let me give you guys another scenario. Okay, so Naughty Dog comes out. You know, working conditions are terrible at Naughty Dogs. They rapists over there.
Oh my god.
They're like really bad over there.
Oh my god.
Actually assaulting people over there. You picking up The Last of Us 2, Jamie?
Yes.
No shame.
They need to handle the people that are doing the heinous things, and that's it. I'm picking up.
Didn't Weapon Wheel have that same question?
Ricky,
Except in a much more.
What if it's Neil Druckmann?
Neil Druckmann's a racist.
Then listen, he gotta go. But if the game comes out, I'm picking it up.
Neil Druckmann's a racist?
Okay, no.
This is a hypothetical.
Listen, those emails came out.
I'm making up scenarios. I'm making up scenarios.
Emails that came out about Sony having racist employees, yet people are still buying Sony products. So what are we talking about?
Hold on. Let me be honest though. Can I?
No,
say
I'm
it?
serious.
Can I say it though or not? I don't know if I should be saying it.
Say it, Ricky.
All right, fine. I'll say. You said Sony employees aren't they Chinese? They don't like us. So fuck it. They're gonna be racist.
No, I mean like in the movie department and stuff like that. Like
the emails got exposed, and then Denzel Washington shut them the fuck up because he hit box office numbers overseas. Facts. Anyways, though,
that's my question. Like, I just want to see how far some people take this. So, Alex, I know. Let's pretend it. Okay, what do you really like? You like Dota, right? What do you play? Or Counter Strike? So
Dota.
Or Counter Strike.
Well, it just happened that dude was like child porn on his computer. The developer of Counter Strike.
And you still play the game though. But you still play the game though. Why don't
no, not anymore. Really, I've been playing everything else.
Is it because of that?
Alex is funny.
No, I haven't.
Counter-Strike. You was just in the DMs talking about Counter Strike.
Yeah, because I want you to play it so you can get good at mouse and keyboard.
Wait, you want me to play a game with a freaking guy who has allegations against him?
But wait, isn't
no people still go to Subway? Don't worry.
Isn't the point
exactly
that's my point. That's my
like
point. I'm not trying to see. That's my point. Y'all not trying to see though. Like I'm just saying. I think everybody has that one game or franchise that, like, who really gives a fuck? Like, you know.
Yeah, but Konami don't make shit.
I understand.
Kofi. I'm gonna put it like this. I didn't grow up playing Metal Gear like that. Like I was too fucking young, and I was like I didn't even own a console. I was playing my brothers, right?
All right, so put this scenario in your favorite IP, your favorite game.
Borderlands 2.
Ew.
What?
You know,
Borderlands?
Dude, that's
shit.
No. Y'all not about to slander Borderlands.
I'm gonna slander Borderlands. That's terrible.
That shit put me to bed all the way.
Yeah. The reason why I brought up Naughty Dog because I already know they're beloved, right? And The Last of Us 2, a lot of people are looking forward to that. So allegations came out on Neil Druckmann saying that he was this, that.
He needs to be fired.
Get him the fuck out of there. I'm still buying the game.
Hold on. Can we get him out of here after the game?
All day, weren't you just saying like fuck Konami though? And y'all were like telling
I'm saying fuck Konami because they don't got no gun. They don't got no games.
That's why I put that scenario of Metal Gear.
Okay.
You know what, Kofi? The only thing that would stop people from buying The Last of Us 2 is if they put Listen Mo back in multiplayer.
Dog, even if Listen Mo wasn't multiplayer, they're still gonna be playing the game.
The single player is the main.
If people really wanted to get, like, if Konami wanted to get people back in their good graces, release Chapter 3 of MGS5, and then fix the shit with Kojima and be done. That's all they got to do.
Survival
all they
is
gotta
not
do.
an interesting game. Like that's all, man. People don't care about like.
I mean, they
in that
took a
sense.
fucking
Yeah,
dead
like I just want
concept.
to. Yo, look, listen. How I look at shit, I just want to have fun, man. I just want to play good shit and have fun. Like,
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. So if Neil Druckmann, what if
talking about
Kratos
the
was
whole
racist?
You know, look, the whole politics thing is
play
fun
that
to
shit.
talk about with here on the podcast with you guys and shit like that. But like, I don't really be concerning myself with that. If something look good, I just want to play it. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So yo, so let me ask you a question. So if PewDiePie said the N-word in front of you and said, "Yo, let's collab," what you gonna do?
Let's collab.
Boy, I'm
Say
collabing
that
with
again.
for
Say
me
that again.
all the Spanish names. I'm collabing, dog, and then I'm gonna whip his ass.
yeah. Say that again. Say that again.
Nah, see, Ricky, that's different though. I gotta say that's different.
Yeah, that is.
See,
I just wanted to say
That's
it.
different.
Like, but for real, like with the Neil Druckmann thing that Kofi presented, I said Neil Druckmann got to get out of here, and then I would play the
So
game.
wait. So what did Neil
Oh,
Druckmann say?
okay,
No.
Neil Druckmann got to get out of here.
So if you were still on board, you wouldn't support it. You won't buy the game.
You won't buy the game
I
if
don't
he was
think I'm
still
fucking
working
with it.
there?
I don't think I'm fucking with it.
Yo, J-Bay, so if he hits you up like, yo, my
I don't know
God.
it's that deep for me. I don't think it's that deep for me, man. I
Yeah.
really don't think so.
Jay, what if he said, yo, I know I said the hard ER, but yo, you want to copy the game early? You gonna say no?
You gotta like elbow
My
his
check-
ass in the stomach.
I just want people to keep it real. You know what I'm
These
saying?
scenarios are funny.
Yeah.
These
I
are
just
really
want people
good
to keep it-
scenarios.
I just want people to keep it real because I think we all have that one game or that one franchise that who cares about?
Yeah, I'm bullshit.
bullshit.
I'm buying it.
I know you bullshitting. Like, let's keep it real. Spider-Man dropping allegations with the
buying it.
studio and
I'm
Sonic.
buying it.
Like, yo, you're purchasing
You have to
the
work
same
nigger
way.
under
Come
his
on, man.
suit.
You're
Oh
purchasing-
Jesus!
Oh, man. Demonetization.
I just want people to be honest. That's all. I just want people to
I'm trying to think.
I'm honest.
I'm trying to
About
think
me.
what these
Tell me whatever, I'm
developers,
honest.
what they would do to offend me that much with not going to jail or something like that, and they're still on board. I'm trying to think what would make me not buy
That
the game.
CS:GO guy went to jail.
Yeah, see, he's out. But
He's
like if
out.
they stayed, obviously they didn't murder somebody or something like that. So I'm trying to think what would get me to not buy a game. I like the next Bloodborne 2 or something. I don't know. I think I would just buy it.
See, but you keeping it 100. I just be keeping it 100, and
No.
people don't like that. They want me to hop on waves. Fuck Konami. Fuck EA. Look, if EA drops on Flame, if Anthem turns out to be Flame, I'm not saying fuck EA.
First of all,
I'm
Anthem's
playing
going to
the
be
game.
trash.
Yeah,
And
if
you
it's
know
trash,
it.
it's trash. I won't play it. But if it's
No, but no, it's
fire,
going to be trash.
We're
Like,
talking
I'm
about
calling it.
ifs. See, right now we're talking about ifs. If it's fire, I'm gonna cop it and play it. It's no fuck EA. I'm gonna play it and enjoy myself.
That might be another Destiny.
Nah,
that,
man, I don't like how this is sounding.
that
man.
Anthem.
It's iffy.
I don't know, man.
I'm keeping
I
my
don't know,
expectations
man.
low.
I like
Maybe I'm
bandwagon.
part,
in the
maybe
head.
I'm
You know
part of
what?
the
How about
problem,
this?
but hey,
Quote
it is
me.
what it is.
Quote
man.
me.
At least I'm
What,
being
Alex?
honest with
2+
myself, man.
years after Anthem is released, EA will shut down BioWare.
I could see that.
I can see
In
that.
2 years after Anthem's release, EA will shut down BioWare.
Nah, 3.
It depends on how Anthem
last 2 years.
It's
Nah,
gonna
Microsoft
be
will buy
2.
it.
The
2
game might
years,
actually last 2 years. I say 3.
EA will close BioWare because after Mass Effect Andromeda, if Anthem doesn't do what it needs to do, they're gonna shutter the whole thing. And then
Yeah,
on
I can
top
see
of that, they're gonna put in every microtransaction they possibly can into Anthem because it's got to make all that money back that it lost. People telling me to go bet Smooth.
That's easy money.
I'm
Basically,
playing smooth.
Yeah,
and
bet
then alpha
Smooth.
money.
How to win a bet against Kiss Smooth? Just bet the opposite. That's an instant W, dog. That's an instant W.
Whenever he say that's the opposite.
Just bet the
Honestly, I really hope it doesn't happen because I love BioWare. But after Dragon Age Inquisition, after Dragon Age 2, after Mass Effect Andromeda, these are 3. There's a flop, flop, flop. And then you're gonna come in with Anthem. I'm surprised they haven't closed down DICE yet, to be honest.
No. Let's not talk about that one, now. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's coming too. I see it.
I can
Microsoft-
see that.
We gotta
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the coalition. and
Battlefield
the
1
Steam
high
team,
key
right?
trash, man.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of questions from my chat. I just want to see. I just want to see where everybody at. You know, I got a couple questions from my chat. Look,
All right, what's up? Hit me.
all right, Red Dead Redemption 2,
Mhm.
microtransactions and loot boxes. You copping, yes or no? I just
Oh,
want
they
to
copying.
I'm hitting the plug.
They all
You
copying.
know they still copping. It's
Yeah, yes or no?
Rockstar does not drop
Yes or
something
no?
that's not
Yeah,
fire.
I already got a confirmation. There's no fucking loot boxes in Red Dead. Jesus Christ.
No, but they got like shark cards.
There's no. Yeah, they got shark cards and
They
that
got
shit
the
didn't
little
affect-
card thing.
Yeah, and that didn't even affect me in GTA 5. Like,
Oh,
so,
you BG now? Don't affect you?
not because
All right, yo, let's
Doesn't affect you.
now you know why it
let's
don't
read
affect
some
me
of the
because my
comments.
account
Let's-
is hacked.
yeah,
Hey,
let's-
Kofi, You know what?
buying
I worry
it.
about microtransactions because GTA games always got fucking glitches where you can get your own fucking money, dog. Nobody.
Rockstar is not gonna do because they would have dropped loot boxes in GTA 5. The game is still popping right now online. They would have been dropped it.
That's a good point.
Niggas that's rich use glitches though. They didn't use microtransactions.
Not copying because it's
That's what I'm saying. Like my account is hacked, so anybody out there, you guys can't get me banned by Rockstar because
Yeah, mine too on PS4 and PC.
Facts! Yo, I got an answer. I got 97 trillion. Who having a party?
we got a lot of people saying they are gonna get it. We got
No, they're not. These people
I
don't even have facts.
garages full of flying DeLoreans, nigga. Ain't nobody worrying about.
I already got people who went to New York's on Rockstar Studio, man. They already told me. I can't believe I'm saying this shit.
All right, last question. The Last of Us 2. Microtransactions and loot boxes, you know, shitty progressions in multiplayer. Even though we play the game for single player and shit, but let's say it has like, you know, cosmetic microtransactions. Loot
It already
boxes.
does.
You copping yes or no?
Yes.
I mean,
Last of Us
already does. The only thing that's stopping people, Kofi, is fucking listen mode. Nobody don't care about the rest of it.
What if you guys? What if they had a microtransaction for not only listen mode, but your controller vibrates when someone's around?
No. What if they,
Pay to win.
No, what if they had this shit like Dead Rising, yo? Like you have to buy hard mode and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all that.
We
gotta
gotta
buy grounded.
You did in the first one, and in the first Last of Us, you did have to buy grounded. I remember that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You had to buy grounded. That shit came for me for free.
Well, you got the remaster
Not on the PS3.
on PS3. You have to
Okay,
buy
last one. This is a good
no,
one. This is a good one. This is a good one.
Mm.
Persona 6 loot boxes and microtransactions.
Oh my
I know
I know it's not
god.
happening.
Nigga,
but
don't
if it
nobody
is-
need no microtransactions on the phone.
Kofi, can you
saying,
imagine paying for every save in Persona? You have to save like 15 times.
Yo, Persona 6.
Look, you only get 10 personas after the next set. You got
You gotta buy more.
Yo, Personas. You have to open loot boxes, bro. Copy
no.
yes
So
or no.
fuse personas you have to pay.
Oh heck no! With all the failed personas I did,
Imagine
forget
if-
that.
Oh, my
$10 a day.
Imagine there's a
Forget
subscription for
that.
every patch. I'll be fucking
Oh
sick.
my god.
You get 10 personas a day for free, and every other persona after that is $1.
That's a dollar.
Wow.
If they start charging for patches, then I think people would definitely have like.
They better just release one game and just updating it and
This
expanding it.
industry is gonna make
I mean, doesn't Street Fighter already charge for patches, though?
They don't charge you for patches.
Just characters.
Oh, you mean the things that should be in the game in the first place?
Right, facts.
Yeah.
I mean, with Street Fighter, yeah.
and then re-release the game with all the patches and content. And
Matter of fact, the
characters
catch
for,
is
like,
already
cheaper
on
price.
code. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, point is, people gonna buy what they
want.
like,
What about
regardless of
What was that article that
that
came out the other day that it was like 68% of all gamers buy cosmetic microtransactions?
That's why it'll never stop.
And I hate cosmetic.
I think it was worse than
I
that.
hate
It
when
was
people.
like,
I hate when
like
people
2/3 of
damage
it.
controls.
Wait. Is you think microtransactions are taking over regular DLC?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Warframe
been done.
as big as it is, it's fucking microtransactions.
How about this? I got a crazy idea. If you're gonna put in microtransactions to make it like a mobile game,
Mm-hmm.
then it should cost as much as a mobile game.
Facts.
Free.
Mm-hmm.
like Fortnite.
Damn, you must live in Neverland then if you think that's gonna happen, dog.
Well, Fortnite Battle Royale seem to be doing it right.
Seems to be doing just fine.
Son, they dropping mad.
But that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for fucking every game though. So that model can't work for fucking.
They just
No, but they
cannibalized the
definitely
original
super
game.
happy charging you $60, telling you the game should cost more money because of inflation, and then put in microtransactions. And what Activision made $4 billion in a year just on microtransactions alone. No, but you're gonna pay them $60 anyways, right? Yeah.
I wanted to say something too because I feel like people forgot that Battle Royale shit is in beta. They announced it when the game came out that it's only free while it's in beta.
True. Oh shit, that's a good point.
I think people high key forgot that, and sometime later this year it's supposed to come out of beta, and y'all gonna have to pay for that shit.
Oh yeah.
They already confirmed. Wait, which game? Which game?
That's-
That's
Fortnite.
Which game?
kind of-
No, they already confirmed that game is going to be free once it releases.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be free.
When they
because
changed that,
no, but that's
They
the
said that
base
last
game.
year.
The base game.
No,
Not
the
the
whole
Battle
don't.
Royale.
I'm saying the
Battle
base
Royale.
game, they said when the Battle Royale mode drop, it's only gonna be free for a certain amount of
No,
time.
I think it might be the opposite. I think it might
It's
be
the opposite.
The single player
Fortnite
game.
Single player
what's-
game is
yeah.
paid now, but when it's out fully,
It's gonna be free. Yep.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's that. Yeah. So
Which is ridiculous.
So I think the battle mode's always gonna be free.
I think we got a couple of Twitter questions. We're gonna go through them quickly and get the hell out of here, man. We
There you
started
go.
late, so I ain't trying to keep you guys too
We didn't
much.
talk about the
30
Gears of War
minutes
shit.
talking about
Oh, Rush Hour 4 is coming out, apparently.
What?
My daddy, whoop your daddy ass.
I'm gonna see that for sure.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't even care if it's bad or
I
it's
love
not as
Rush
good as
Hour.
Rush Hour 2 or
I
what.
love Jackie Chan. I'm a
Yeah,
huge fan.
I'm a huge fan of Jackie Chan. And
I don't know about this.
It's gonna be Chris Tucker.
I don't know about this one.
I'm a huge fan.
It is Chris Tucker.
They should have
Yeah.
just stopped at Rush
Nah,
Hour
it's-
2.
Yo,
Rush Hour 3 was
Jackie
easily
Chan,
the worst
dog.
one.
Yeah, it's definitely the
And-
worst one. It is.
And they
the worst
old
one.
and they older now. I don't know, man. I'm
Dog,
not excited.
it's a
I'm a-
it's a
I'm a-
must
What if
see,
they did
dog.
like a Lethal Weapon thing where he's there like, I'm too old for this shit?
Yo, I got the most respect for Jackie Chan, man. He made my childhood. Yo, Who Am I?
Who am I?
A
Yes.
Bronx Tale. Not a Bronx, but yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. I'm tripping.
Rumble in the Bronx.
What
Love
else?
that
What
movie.
else? What else?
The Talisman.
Drunken Master.
Drunken Master.
Drunken
The
Master.
Talisman shit.
Or what about the one
cartoon?
where he was like the chef? I can't think of the name right now. Shoot.
Yeah, that,
I know what you're talking about.
Jackie Chan Adventure.
he a legend. He definitely a legend, dog. Jackie
That's
Chan.
who
Double
I miss, right? J-Man.
Twin
No.
Dragons.
What
You know
happened?
who I miss
That's
a lot
living
too
legend
is
right there, man. Living
Mr.
legend
Bean.
right there, man.
Y'all
Then
watch
Mr.
Mr. Bean as a
was-
kid?
The
He was
Talisman.
lit.
Yeah, that's the one. Hardhead Jackie Chan Adventure. Yep, that's the one.
Oh yeah, that show was.
That cartoon was lit, bro.
Watch that every
Oh,
Saturday
Jackie Chan's First Strike.
We actually answered
First
some of these
Strike,
questions.
yeah.
already.
First Strike.
Sorry, remember Godzilla?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that had a connection to him. I'm sorry.
You know what?
I did that on GMG yesterday. I'm sorry.
All right, let's
Mr.
answer
Nice
this,
Guy. There you go. That's the one. Mr.
Let's
Nice
answer this
Guy.
last question and do the outro. Get the hell out of here. Devil May Pie.
That's his name.
That's a good one.
If there was a gaming draft pick, what franchise or gaming studio should each platform have as their first pick? You guys understand the question? I need me to read it again.
Read it again.
If there was a gaming draft pick, what franchise or gaming studio should each platform have as their first pick?
So from the big three.
For the big three, so
Nintendo,
Sony.
Sony. And this is from third-party
From
developers?
every game is in the pool.
Yeah, just make every
Every
game
gamer and developer, right?
Yeah, every game and developer in the pool. So for Sony, what would you pick that they should draft?
So Nintendo games can go somewhere else?
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess so.
Okay,
That's a good
that makes it harder.
I'm sorry.
Or, you know what? You know
Hey,
what?
look, Microsoft should pick up WB.
You know what? Actually, let's make it more interesting. Let's keep exclusives off.
Yeah.
Off limits.
Okay.
You
I
know,
think
that's
you gotta
what
do
it
that.
is.
You gotta
Yeah.
do that.
All right. So, what would you guys pick for Sony, Ricky?
Oh, Sony.
Like a third-party game that Sony should draft.
That Sony should draft.
Yeah. What would you pick?
A game.
What would fit in your catalog?
GTA, dog.
I would have said, I would just
I
say
was
Kingdom
gonna say
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
If they make the game,
They
they put it out.
pretty much wasn't like 1 and 2 exclusive to the PS2 anyway. So I guess
Yeah.
that's a good pick. Harry, what would you pick for Sony?
I'm picking GTA for Sony. I feel like they're the only ones that would do it right out of the three.
Okay. J-Man, what would you pick for Sony? Sony to draft a third-party game.
Wow. I'm doing this. Hold on.
Nobody come
I
back
was
to you?
stumped because I thought it was like developers, but we're talking games. So
Oh.
Yeah, like an IP, like a draft the IP.
Yeah, come back to you. Come back.
All right, Alex, what would you pick for Sony?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Oh,
That's
that's
I was
good.
thinking that. I was thinking
good
that
pick.
too.
All Day, what would you pick?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. That's actually a good pick too.
That's a good pick.
Those are good picks, man.
I would probably say
Called the
Metal
good
Gear.
ones.
I like
What you say?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good pick too. Most of the games most of them were on PlayStation 2. So, who else didn't say?
I'm torn between all of them. They're all good. I would say Final Fantasy.
You would say Final Fantasy.
Probably a
too?
good one. Mhm.
All right, how about Nintendo? Let's do Nintendo next. From all the third-party games, what game should they draft? J-Man, what do you think? For Nintendo? What fits in your roster?
They're saying Scalebound in the chat.
Wow.
Oh man,
This is tough.
Nintendo.
It's third-party games, right?
Yeah.
This man never said FIFA, dog.
Yeah. Benji, that's the right answer. Mega
Man.
That's the right answer. I agree. I'm going
That's a
with
good
Mega
one.
Man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fitz.
Actually, I say Kingdom
say-
Hearts. Kingdom
Just
Hearts.
say Sonic. Someone say Sonic.
Kingdom Hearts. I'm
Oh
going
Jesus!
Hey, nah, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is a good one.
Nintendo.
Kingdom Hearts for Nintendo.
It would thrive with Nintendo.
Sonic fits really well for Nintendo if that was like exclusive.
I'm trying to think.
Mega Man really fits.
I was
too.
gonna say Resident Evil, but I don't know.
I like how nobody said Pokemon, dog.
Nah, let Game
that's-
Freak own them by themselves.
That's
dog.
They already have
That's
it.
already first party. Though.
That's
They
already
have it already.
Oh, so we talking third party.
Third
Yeah,
party.
third party only.
Oh.
And it becomes exclusive for that platform.
Yeah, IP. Mega Man and
Can we just be
Sonic
real with
really-
Xbox? Pretty much anything.
Oh, shit.
Like they need something. Like, can we give them something
Oh shit.
for reals?
Oh man, no Xbox slander today, man.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I mean,
Anyone got any other good pictures? Throw it out there,
Well,
dog.
Nintendo. Fuck, that's
I might have to come back around to Nintendo.
All right, how about Microsoft?
I got one for Nintendo. How about the next Borderlands? They just
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one.
It fits the art style. Oh, see, Eric,
Borderlands 3.
hey, Borderlands 3, fucking right.
Mhm.
I would say the Elder Scrolls on a Nintendo console.
Nintendo specialist says Jet Set Radio. That would be cool to see.
That's a good one.
Conquer.
I don't know if that would
Console's
sell
good.
though. I don't know if that would
I don't
sell.
think that game was selling in today's climate, but that would be cool to see.
Oh wait, what about Minecraft for Nintendo?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Shantae says Super Spyro. Oh, I think Jack would be pretty upset about that though.
Wait, what?
He'd have to get a Switch.
Shantae can't play that shit on PlayStation no more. Cuphead for Nintendo. That's a good fit. I
That's
think
a good one.
That's a
Yeah,
great-
that's a
God,
good
I
one.
want that on the
Good
Switch.
fucking pick.
that would be a good
Mhm.
fit for Nintendo.
I got
Persona
one
5.
for Microsoft, though.
Persona 5.
Oh, that'd be a good RPG for Nintendo too, man. We've got the mainline Persona.
Oh,
series.
you know what? What if
Mhm.
Nintendo got Fortnite, dog?
that would be cool too.
that's how it works.
Apparently that's rumored or some shit. Like, I think
Maybe, yeah.
they're looking to bring Fortnite on the Switch. That'll be. I think it will fit.
That would be
That's
the
a better.
best.
Man, cell phone's about to blow up. I'm telling
They
you.
could put their spin on it, have like different skins, like Nintendo skins.
Yeah, that would
I
be a
think
good
they-
fit. I think that's a
I
better
feel
fit
like
than PUBG.
if they did get it on the Switch, it would help push the cross-play initiative.
Yeah.
Halo
I
for
think-
Nintendo. That's
You can't put Halo because Microsoft has it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It
What
gotta
about-
be third party?
What about the
Oh,
Sim?
third party.
Somebody said Fighter Z for Nintendo. That's a good one too.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
What about Crash Bandicoot? Nah, I don't know.
Nah.
Okay, what about for
That's
Xbox, guys?
Xbox? I picked Witcher.
That's what I was gonna pick.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, that's a good one for Xbox.
That's a
I
good
was
one.
I was gonna say Dark Souls.
Mm.
That too.
I
That
don't
could
know
work.
about that. I
That could
see.
work.
I think Witcher works on the Xbox platform more.
What about
People would
Destiny?
buy an Xbox for that.
Well, you gotta think Xbox people don't play real games, though.
Oh yeah, Destiny.
Yo, what about like a
Yes,
new-
that's a
what
good
about-
one, Erica. That's a
What
good
about
one.
Windows 11?
Yo, no Xbox slander. Yo,
Oh,
Call
Shadow-
of Duty.
Sha-
That's like a. Someone said Call of Duty.
Shadow of War.
What about Game Pass Plus Plus?
Oh my
All
God.
right, yo, we wrapping it up, man. We wrapping
Hey, hey, what if Microsoft got 2K exclusive, though?
Ooh.
Nah. Sports games need to be on every platform, man.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked
You
up.
can't have sports games on just one platform.
Oh, MLB. Well,
MLB, man. Yeah, that sucks
Yeah.
for Xbox. They don't get no baseball game. It sucks. All right, yo,
I
let's
think
wrap
they
it
don't
up.
care
Let's
though that
wrap
much
it up.
because baseball. Nah, I don't fuck with baseball. No.
Hey, what about Atari though, dog?
What about another controller? Because Xbox is good at. Never mind.
Oh no!
Yo, y'all come back Ricky's neck, not me. Yo. I'm
Man, damn, dog.
I'm saying positive
Nah,
too.
that's facts. Ricky.
Until they bring me a damn game, I'm gonna keep going.
I just bought an Xbox controller for the first time. Why does bitch feel so small? I wanted to ask y'all that.
Which one you get?
It's this white one, like the basic,
The premature edition.
$60.
I like the Xbox One.
That
controller.
Sea of Thieves one is pretty nice.
I don't like the Xbox One bumpers.
Me? They trash. I hate the bump.
Nah,
I like it. I think 360
they're
is the
not
best
that bad.
controller.
Nah, I disagree. I can't go back to a 360 controller, man.
That shit feels stupid.
The battery pack is just uncomfortable now. Like it's just in the way. Like if
Wait,
the-
where are your fingers at, dog?
Yeah, dude, what are you grabbing?
What are you talking about? Like
Like the battery pack is like the
Bro,
middle
it's
of
the
the back.
controller. This bitch feels small. Like compared to
Nah. Honestly, in my personal opinion, the Xbox One controller is better than the 360.
Those bumpers are so bad.
No, they fixed it. They fixed it with the latest controllers. Like it's a lot
Oh,
softer.
they didn't. I got it
Nah,
right
it's a lot
now.
softer. Yo,
I got
if you bought the
I got the
Xbox One at
recon
launch,
joint.
Listen,
Nigga, I just bought this shit yesterday.
Yo, if you bought the Xbox One at launch, those bumpers were stiff as fuck.
They're super clicky now. They're good.
Yeah, now they're very nice and soft. Yo, I actually like the Xbox One controller.
Common is right. 360 got the better sticks. They got the better bumpers. And it feels better.
No.
I don't know, man. I don't think.
Man, I tried to grab a 360 controller. That shit's trash.
I still think the DualShock.
Yeah, the thing is, I think y'all need to go back and hold the controller. It really doesn't feel as comfortable as you think. Yeah, it really doesn't.
Other than that touchpad, DualShock 4 still the best controller.
DualShock 4.
They're getting rid of that touchpad next gen.
They don't. There's no need.
Yeah, they don't even use it. I just realized they don't even use that shit.
Really?
They don't.
It's
just like
to open up a map or something like that.
That shit was supposed to be extra buttons, though.
Bro, when I first
looking back at it, that touchpad shit is retarded, dog.
Bro, like it made no sense to me. When you first got your PS4, you do use a web browser back in the day. You would think that touchpad would act like a mouse pad, but
you are going to use it on Detroit. I'll tell you that. You're going to use it.
The last game I remember using it was Infamous, like to charge up shit. Remember in Infamous, you had to
you had to swipe on the pad like
they don't even implement it in games anymore. I swear, like it's just to open like menus and shit now.
No, it's really awesome. In most games, it's like a map button now.
I think in Last of Us is to bring up the like the inventory or something like that.
Yeah, it is actually.
Hey, but I don't. Do you guys mind the speaker? I don't mind the speaker.
Yeah,
I don't care for it. I turn it off because I use headsets.
The light is the problem too. The light wastes the battery for no fucking reason.
Nah, it's not the light. It's not the light. It's actually the touchpad that drains the battery because
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Active button so that
the controller is 800. That controller is 800 mAh. You know how weak that is?
Yeah, something wrong with it. I want to ask y'all because I don't know if I'm the only one. Has anybody had dead zone problems with the PS4 controller?
I have no.
PS4 controller is nice, man. It's definitely a huge step up from the DualShock 3. The DualShock 3 is trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
The worst controller ever.
That controller is trash.
Dude, so I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 1, and like my thumbs will touch together.
It's not the guy, like the build quality.
And I'm like, what is going on?
The grips always fall apart. The controller squeaky. Like it's not a good build. The DualShock 4 is way better. Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Sure.
I think the boomerang would have been better though. You know, that controller looked fire.
What?
The boomerang.
Remember that boomerang PS3 controller?
That shit looked like an African necklace.
That shit went straight from Wakanda.
Right?
You forgot to talk about the Go Burnout Paradise remaster.
Burnout Paradise, the worst Burnout is coming out.
Wow,
March. What is it?
Why do y'all hate all the wrong games, though? Like y'all all slandered Borderlands earlier.
Burnout Paradise is the worst Burnout, man. Out of the Burnouts, it's the worst one.
It's not. It's one of the best ones.
Yo, you might be able to. I don't know because I'm not familiar with the
played a lot of Burnout
games.
I've nearly played them all.
But Paradise was like the closest experience I got to like Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, as far as like the open world and being able to drive wherever you want.
Look,
shut my mouth, Kofi, bro. Burnout Paradise is not better than Burnout Revenge. Facts.
Nobody's saying all that though.
Burnout 2.
But is Burnout Paradise trash?
No, it's definitely not trash.
Man.
Dog, yo, the fact that they took it to the open world race and I didn't like that, man.
Bro, when you start a race in that fucking game, you don't even know where to go. You just go.
Dog, Burnout Paradise is.
Try to play it again. Try to play it again.
Copy when the remaster come, Kofi.
Kofi hit on all the wrong games.
Kofi's triggering.
By the way, Xenoblade 2 Chronicles. Slap dunk that in the garbage.
Did you beat it?
360 windmill that in the garbage.
Wait, did you beat it?
Was it that bad?
Oh man, that game is.
Did you finish it?
I don't care what no one. I'm chapter 7. Oh man, that game is garbage.
I don't care.
I don't care who gets triggered, man. That game is.
Blandrew gonna knock at your door, bro.
Blandrew just had a heart attack.
That's like the greatest game of last year.
Nah, yo, I see the Blandrew tweeting like, yo. Xenoblade 2 legendary. I'm like, yo, that it doesn't fit. How can that game be legendary? The dialogue is terrible, super corny.
They said you suck at it. That's why, Kofi.
I don't even pay attention to the content. That game is boo boo.
That game is super boo boo, bro. It's super boo boo, man. I can't recommend it. P5 to go. I don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, y'all helping a nigga save money on his Twitch.
Hey, speaking of Blandrew, real quick.
Also,
what was up with him buying a game with like? What was that game he's gonna buy?
Oh yeah, that
cartoon
trilogy
characters or
that
something.
Let me get some
Wait,
people
what
taking
game?
some more. Sonic All-Star
I don't know what it was.
Sonic All-Star
Chill. No. Stop.
Trash as well, bro.
That game was great, bro.
Trash. Nah.
It's the you played it by yourself, didn't you? You
No.
didn't-
Wait, was that the
I
game
have
that
the game.
BG was live streaming for the
Yeah.
Yeah. That
He
game,
was
That shit
the
look
whole
whack.
lot.
That game look whack. Like,
yo, that
people
game
think
got
that's
nothing
better
on
than
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart?
Bro. That game got nothing on Mario Kart. I
Hell
done played Transform. I done played the first one. That game trash.
We'll talk about.
Is it called Paw Patrol?
Oh,
What's the game?
moderation racers. Oh, trash as well.
That game was fucking
Trash.
doodle, son. Word
It was
to
trash.
life.
Yo, that game was
PlayStation
super
All Stars I like, but yo, that other My Nation shit was mad garbage.
What you think about PlayStation All Stars?
That could have been a topic. What characters can you see coming to the next PlayStation All-Star? Because it is happening.
Nah, I don't want to talk about that bullshit. We about to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, no, hold on. Kofi, I got one
I'm trying
question.
to say Xenoblade 2 trash, Sonic All-Star Racing trash,
Canada's trash.
Canada's trash.
Milk in a
Mario
bag's trash.
Milk in a bag trash.
Subarus are garbage. Like,
Whoa,
I
chill. Y'all be hating, dog. I know
I
you.
love Subarus.
y'all
Crash
be hating.
Team Racing, trash.
Yeah, big facts.
Soul Calibur trash.
Whoa,
Oh boy.
Should we keep going?
Hey, you reaching out, Jay, man.
Now you're taking it too far, dog.
wait, Kofi, I got a question for you though, for real.
What's up?
Like, so when you say like burnout, because I'm still on this burnout joint, real quick. Like you didn't like burnout going open world, but how do you feel about like Forza Horizon being open world compared to like the Forza Motorsport?
It works
Forza,
good.
no, it works. Forza Horizon.
So what you
works, bro.
mean?
Why
I
is it
don't
not
like
working
burnout.
out?
Nah. I'm not fucking with Burnout Paradise open world, man. I'm not fucking with it.
How much
There's no
did you
crash
actually
mode
play
in
the
the
fucking
game.
game?
Fuck that game, bro. There's no
Yeah,
crash
they
mode.
took that crash mode out too, man. That shit
Crash mode was in Burnout Paradise. What are you talking about?
Where?
All you have to do is drive and hit L1 and R1 and you go into crash.
No,
mode.
you're not talking. We're not talking about that.
No.
Like Revenge had like a score
dedicated
damage.
mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
score damage. Yeah. How much?
Yeah, all
mayhem
you
can
have to
cause
do
and
is
shit.
hit L1.
No, that's not the same.
No, it's not the same, dog. It's not
Yes,
the
it
same.
is.
Look, they put you in scenarios where there's traffic and you got to hit it and get points. Like,
Yeah,
it's
get
a-
Yeah, they
points,
have
yeah.
that too. There's missions when you drive around the city.
Oh my
You didn't play
god.
the fucking game.
That shit wasn't good though. That wasn't my favorite.
You didn't play the game, Kofi. You didn't even know the crash mode was into the game.
I'm gonna buy you
Seriously.
Burnout Paradise, dog.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah, the PC version come out late, so PC
for real?
Master Race hold that L again.
For real?
Peekaboo trash.
What else is
PC
trash? What else is trash?
trash.
Just throw it out there.
Microsoft trash.
I don't play a lot of trash games. I gotta say, I played some
what
good
else-
stuff.
what else?
Oh,
I'm
if you
trying to
haven't
think.
played the Thief
Oh,
is
Thief
trash.
was
I heard that was
trash.
trash.
Yeah, bitch. Oh my god.
Yo,
Oh, Recore trash.
Rico trash.
Wow.
Quantum Break
I'll
trash.
say that.
Dishonored 2
A lot of
was
triggered people
trash.
coming in.
yo, a lot of people say shout out to Colossus is mad trash. A lot of people are saying that on
Yeah.
Twitter.
My glasses trash. Okay,
A lot of
I just got new ones too. That's mean.
A lot of people say shout out to Colossus is super trash on Twitter, man.
Life trash.
Yeah.
No, Recore without a shadow of a doubt is garbage.
What about the Surge? Somebody said the Surge.
Surge trash.
Okay, okay.
The bosses were
Yo,
trash.
Blaze
say that.
Pirates is Witcher 3 trash.
Oh,
No, no.
Hey, now-
Fire Odyssey
Oh,
trash.
you know what's really trash?
Hellblade
Fallout
trash.
is trash. All of the Fallout games fucking trash.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes we just super opinionated, yo. There's a lot of
Oh,
games that
Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 trash.
there's a lot of games that people really love that I do not like.
He said Kofi's accent trash.
Kofi's Sly
I would-
Cooper is 100% trash. 100%.
You're asking if the Surge is trash. I wouldn't say it's complete trash, but it's got trash things about it. Those
Surge
bosses.
is like
Uncharted
Ultra
3 trash.
100% right. Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein 2 trash.
All right, yo, we getting out of here, man.
LA Noir trash.
Nah, you gotta chill. That game's actually not bad, bro. That game's not bad.
That shit boring.
Mafia 3
Switch
trash.
Gag
Oh,
trash.
Mafia 3 trash.
Yeah,
Kofi's
man,
lineup trash.
Gears Judgment.
Kofi's Dashiki
Trash.
trash. Weapon Wheel Podcast. Trash.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I'm out of this one. Boy 3MG. Have a good night.
Yo.
Have a good night, y'all.
Super trash. Nah,
Oh, Injustice trash.
Wait, nah, Dragon Ball Super. That's
God.
trash.
Press our podcast trash. Right, hold on. Hold this block.
Pizza
Hold
with
this
no
block.
cheese.
Trash.
Hold this block real quick.
Pizza with
Hold this block
pineapple
real
trash.
quick. Hold this block.
Oh, y'all gotta.
Oh, he actually. Hold this block real quick. Hold that, Doc.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm just playing though. You just got to time out though. But Press Our Podcast super lit, man.
We're gonna be back
And
next
y'all niggas-
If you're listening to this later, comment below with the worst game you ever played. What's trash? Tell us.
Oh, make sure y'all go dislike Erica's last video for taking.
Oh no. Jamie's just
wow.
mad because I said like if you like cheese on pizza.
Listen, y'all need to
He wanted to take his like back.
Wait,
you off your pizza in 2018.
Any
Oh, dang,
sort of
and I put pineapples on
should
it.
be removed off pizza, and also anyone who likes pineapple on pizza can
Cheese
come catch
ball.
the. You know what? You can retweet me in real life. How's that?
Nah, the
Hold
only
on. I
time
got a
pineapple
real question.
belongs on pizza is when you got barbecue sauce on it too.
Hold
What
on.
the fuck?
I got a question for y'all. Have y'all ever had pizza with no cheese?
No,
That's basically
that's not pizza.
That's not pizza.
Hey, no. Hold up.
That's
Jamie,
tomato
I
French
feel
bread.
you.
Bread and sauce.
Y'all fucking gross, yo.
Y'all saying it's trash.
I mean, I feel
bread
you.
and sauce.
Whenever I buy the little frozen pieces, I bake it and I eat all the cheese off the top first, and then I eat the rest of
When
it.
I was a kid, I used to do that, but I'm grown now, bro.
Oh, now listen, y'all gotta take the cheese off of pizza, put pineapple on that bitch.
Oh no.
I don't know about all that, man. You black.
Jesus.
No.
Not only will your health be better because cheese is the devil,
Whoa.
but
J-Man must have had a
What?
really good
Oh,
experience with pineapples one day, though.
pineapple is good. Hey, you know what they say about
Last
never
night.
mind, let me not get into it.
They don't know about it, J-Man. You don't need to educate the children, dog. Chill out.
This ain't press start after dark, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna-
They said you're eating tomato toast.
That's basically what it is.
that's what
It is.
Cody
Very
Polanco
nasty,
said
bro.
that.
J Mane's Facebook is trash. I agree, y'all.
Now, I literally everything but cheese, including y'all's girls. But never mind, we ain't gonna get into it.
Oh,
Oh,
Yo, I'm out of here, y'all. It's your boy 3G, man. Yep.
You're going into after dark territory.
Yeah,
that
yo,
is exactly what we're doing right now.
yo, man. Gaming
Y'all getting
is
a
dry,
line,
man.
man.
We thirsty, man. It's dry out here, man. Yo, don't worry. E3 is coming soon. Couple of more months. It's a countdown going on.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. We're gonna have a lot of content for you guys and a lot more to talk about than.
Oh, and
Are we
game
gonna do
nights.
another- are we gonna do another
hopefully.
Alex drunk
Prince
live
Star game
stream?
night.
We should.
yeah. Hit that like button if you're here. You haven't hit the like button. I really do appreciate
Press start
it,
game
man.
nights.
Yo,
Sundays. We gotta do
gonna
it.
Cancel the show. We weren't gonna do it today, man. Without Jack,
Yeah,
we weren't gonna do this shit today, but we.
Until I
came
told you to
through.
do it.
You know, Alex forced a man, J Main forced a man, so we did it.
Yeah, I hear Kofi trying to duck the game night topic because he know he gonna get washed.
Dog,
But
I challenged niggas to Mario Kart the other day. You guys are always ducking. I fucking streamed
come
it.
on,
and
you
everything.
know I'm like Batman. I need prep time. dog.
Uh-huh,
Always need prep time.
Sunday's a good
That
day
time.
for me.
Sunday is perfect. I don't
Sunday's a
work.
great day.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, yo, quick outros, man. J Main.
Oh man, it's a great show. 50th episode. Shout out to 3MG, Hardhead, all day for pulling up to the show.
Yeah,
Thank y'all
thanks.
for coming through in the chat,
Mhm.
supporting, showing love, and we will see y'all next week.
Alex.
Thanks for coming by the show. Sorry I got kind of serious in the middle like that. That was kind of weird. But we're gonna have some more talk about it later, I guess. Follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming all the Resident Evil games. That's gonna be a good time. So there you go.
Erica.
Yeah, it was a good podcast. I mean, we did get a little serious, but you know, sometimes we gotta go there. Video games do not cause violence, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not gonna be streaming for a couple weeks. I'm in the process of moving, so I'm gonna get all my setup together, and then I'll be back on streaming. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.
You got to do the IRL, Erica.
Haircuts for the win, of course. Follow me. I know I do. I need to do some vlogs or something. I'm working on it.
Cement head.
What the hell you just called me?
Mm-hmm.
Erica, just tie a GoPro to your head, man.
He call you blockhead, dog. That's fucked up.
Real talk, Doc.
My man call you a 5x5.
All right, yo, do you outro,
go.
Doc?
Hey man, y'all already know who it is. The goofiest one around. Follow me on Twitch at hardhead7wd. You know, the leader of the B team,
aka Kodak Snacks,
soon to be 18.
My man BBN. Let's get it.
Yeah, big booty. Yeah. Shout out to Jack Move once again, even though he couldn't be here this episode. Also, shout out to Kid Smooth for playing that Disney game today. He met Goofy, dog. That was lit.
All day.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, bro. Nice to be on the panel. You know, it's been a while. But good topics, man. We had some laughs and stay away from trash.
And Ricky, man, thanks for pulling up, bro.
Nah, of course, man. It's a pleasure always being on the show, man. Just hit me whenever I'm home or whenever I got a extra slot in. Make sure you guys hit the like on the podcast, man. Stop playing games. And I was fucking with these topics today, man. Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah. Press our podcast episode 50 episode, man. Hopefully we could drop 50 more for y'all.
Boom.
Enjoy, man. Press our podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud. You know, I'm always late uploading it there, but you know, I want you guys to watch here a little bit. But I'm gonna upload both episodes if I didn't upload the last one soon. And yeah, man, we'll be back next week. We got our new setup, you know, worked out. You know, we were testing it earlier. I'll probably drop some screenshots on Twitter. And it's looking good, man. It's looking good. So I can't wait to share how this podcast is gonna look later. It's gonna be fire. And yeah, man, I just can't wait to show you guys more. We'll check you guys out real soon. Take it easy, people.
Fergie's anthem was definitely trash.
Fergie's anthem was the worst thing I've ever seen.
And the rock is reckless.
She tried to be a little too sexy, I think.
Dude, that was just like one of the worst things I've ever heard.
She was on